Check 1, 2, check 1, 2. Hello, hello. Hello, hello. Hello, loud, huh? Hello, loud, huh? Turn down the gain a little. Hello, loud, huh? Turn down the gain a little. Hello, loud, huh? Turn down the gain a little. Hello, loud, huh? Turn down the gain a little. Hello, loud. That would have been annoying, huh? All right. All right, got to share this around the community. Plug it here. Plug it here. Plug it here. Don't think anyone's here yet, so. There we go. All right. If I look a little bit different, it's because I messed up my beard, so I had to shave it all off. So now I look extra weird. Oh, actually, you know what? While I'm waiting for people to show up, I'm going to fill up this water and be right back. Looks like I didn't gain or lose any viewership. Cool, good stuff. Well, I guess we're still waiting for people. I am going to eventually start, though, because I'm not going to wait forever, so... Yeah. Just waiting for that big old retweet from the GBA. Saw a viewer come in and leave. Nice. Classic. That has to be the worst retention time of all time. Yes. Okay. So I think we're pretty much going to start. I know a lot of you guys catch these videos. Oh, hey, Sean. How's it going, man? Thanks for stopping by. How you doing, buddy? Well, at least somebody's here, so I have somebody to talk to. You know what? It's not so lonely. I was about to say that I'm going to start watching these games regardless, because I know a lot of you watch these videos, the VOD, after the fact and put it on in the background and watch it just so that you can catch all of the GBA games. So we're not going to keep you guys waiting too much longer. Hey, nice. Well, I'm glad it's showing up in recommendeds. That's really cool. That doesn't happen too often, so very nice, very nice. Thanks for noticing and thanks for coming by. But yeah, we're going to get this show on the road. I'm not going to forget to transition this time to the actual game. There we go. It's not going to be a black screen. All right. So, hey, Bronson's here too. What's up, bro? We're just getting the whole team back together. Where's Rye? Where's Hab? Get everybody here. Get all of Wings here. How's it going, boys? Yeah, so we're going to get started. If you guys haven't been here before, Bronson, I know you have. Sean, I don't think you have, but if you've watched the VOD or whatever, you would have seen that we watched these games from the home team's perspective. So this week, we've got, what's up, Wiesna? How's it going? Paul McCartney from Wings. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that is Game 8 Clutch Bronson. Exactly. That is exactly who that is. Yeah, so we're going to be watching these games from the home side. So we're going to be watching D.Rey's side. Q's. We've got Lars over here this week, followed by Galladite. And then we have JustWeavile. And finally, we're going to be finishing it off with Goldoa. However, for this one, whenever there's a pretty gnarly play, I'm going to be popping over to the other video because it's Matty that's playing for Uzi this week. So we're going to be popping in and out between Goldoa and Uzi's video for this week because I want to see if Matty makes some kind of guest appearance or whatever. Home and away games mean something? Yes, they do. So if you win a home game, you get an extra point, and you make playoffs based on points and not based on standings. Well, yes, based on standings, but not based on win-loss. So essentially, there's different ways to accumulate bonus points. For example, if you get a big win, which is winning with like 4 mons left or more, you get an extra point. If you have like a mon barely survive a move, like on 1 HP, or I think it's between like 1 and 3 HP, without the use of like Focus Sash, Endure, stuff like that, you get an extra point for that game. So yeah, home wins grant you an extra point as well. So half your games during the season are home, half are away. So you want to win your home games, and that's why we're watching the perspective of the home team to see if they can win their home games, as those are going to be the most important. There are teams that are 1-1 that are actually like first and second in the league because they won home games with a big win. So it was a 4-0. I think in both cases it was a 4-0, and it was a home game win. So instead of getting 2 points for just a basic win, they got 4 points. So it's essentially like they won 2 games in one shot. So it's quite big. Yeah, so that's it. That's who we're going to be watching this week. I have seen Q's perspective before. I have seen, I believe, Galladite's, but it was when it was Marcus playing, his assistant coach. I have seen JustWeavile's perspective. I have not seen Goldoa's. I have not seen Lars's yet. I have not seen D.Rey's yet either, I believe. So, yeah, we're going to be watching 3 brand new coaches this time. This is the first time I think that they're having home games as well. Otherwise, I think I would have watched them by now. So, yeah, it is refreshing. It's cool. Jolt and Danza and even Tom. And there was one more person. He left the server at some point, but it was a collaborative idea to have quite a mix-up with Draft League. We want to innovate as much as possible, obviously, as the GBA being the original league. Want to try to bring something new to the community, just try something new. They already did that with the auction as well. The way the teams were drafted, where the first 5 picks were auction style, sort of like the DPL. And then the rest of the picks were done snake. So if you did miss that, then that's an update for you, Sean. But yeah, so let's get right into it. We're going to start with D.Rey's game. Do remind me to put these on 1.25 speed. That's what I usually watch them on, but let's see. Okay. Check out D.Rey's intro.
Hi. It is me. It is Kurpie, but from the past, but future. But for you guys, it's present.
No, it's Kurpie talking for D.Rey. Okay. I don't know if D.Rey's playing or if it's Kurpie, actually.
This week we're taking on GBA. Week number 3, we're taking on the San Francisco Arcaniners. And the
So this is against George. Now, George is 0-2 right now with a very wonky team. This Chi-Yu Volcarona team over here.
So I took him up in the offer. George
Yep.
is a phenomenal player.
Juggulus is good. I don't like D.Rey's team though. Like of all the teams, I don't want to say I like D.Rey's the least. There's only 12 teams, but he's pretty far down there. I'm not a fan of this Palafin Annihilate thing going on over here.
They're not. Because
it's especially with like the Gothitelle, and then you've got a lot of like really wonky picks. Like obviously you have some low tier value like Dunsparce and Muck and Persian, right? They have niches, but like the Gothitelle's weird. The Arcanines, like why is that in the 3rd position over here? It's just some stuff feels quite weird to me. Like the Toedscroll I'm fine with, the Rotom I'm fine with, the Jug I'm fine with, and one of Palafin or Annihilate I'd be fine with, but not everything.
George has a very interesting team. The Chi-Yu, the Terra Volcarona, the Gyarados.
Yeah, Persian's pretty awful this game.
Hawlucha, Richie-Lucky, Rotom, Rilla, Boom, and Tinkaton.
Yeah, like something like Dunsparce, yeah, is definitely bringable in a good amount of matchups, but like Muck, you're gonna find a hard time wanting to bring it because like this thing runs Rest, this thing spins, like. You guys probably don't see my mouse, but the Annihilate rests, the Toedscroll spins. It's difficult to even justify bringing Muck in the first place. Like you could make an argument for, okay, well I need a fairy check. Well, are you bringing your Arcanine for something? It can double as a fairy check. Are you bringing your Klefki? It doubles as a fairy check. Like even like Annihilate itself can double as a fairy check because it's Terra. So it's like I'm not a big fan of Palafin, but we're going to skip ahead through the team builder straight to the game. I'm just going to fast forward here. I think it is Kurpie playing for D.Rey.
Hey! Welcome, motherfuckers, to the GBA. Your boy is here. Daniel tagged me. We're taking on SceptileMC, coach of the San Francisco Arcaniners.
Well, there you go. So it is Kurpie playing for D.Rey this week. Which is unfortunate because I did want to see D.Rey. Obviously, I did want to see D.Rey's commentary and play. I did get to see a little bit of it last week in the game against Dell. Oh, actually, no, I did watch D.Rey's perspective. Yeah, last week I watched. Oh, it's kind of loud. I did watch D.Rey's perspective last week against Dell. It's true. Sorry, I thought I'd watched Dell twice in a row, but I did not. We did watch D.Rey, so this is cool. We get to see one of the assistant coaches playing for. We've already seen this with Marcus and Galladite, but nice to see one of the other assistant coaches. We also saw FranCTrode, but we didn't actually see his perspective. So a few of the assistant coaches already stepping in for their head coaches 3 weeks into the season. So.
Holy shit.
Pretty big.
He's an old head. I'm actually really excited.
Here we go. So we got, why is the quality so low? My quality is really low. Let me just fix that for y'all. There we go. Now we're in 1080. Whew, that looked terrible. All right. Ooh, this is a cool layout. Oh, this is really cool. Look at this. The Snugglers and the Arcaniners above the team bubbles as well. Really cool. I like this setup. I like Goldoa's a little bit better because of the HP bars, not gonna lie. Keeping track of like every opponent's mon's HP live during the battle. Well, obviously it's post-edited in, but it's cool to see while the video's happening. But all right, so we have Juggulus versus Hawlucha, and the Lucha is going to switch out into Gyarados. I'm assuming this is like fully Spadef or something, because why else would you bring in the Gyarados? Big Hurricane coming out. Does not take that super well. Gets confused. Almost does half. And I'm assuming that is still Spadef. So the Juggulus is Boots. 4 attacks. So easy Rotom here. Yeah, should be. Definitely should be. I don't believe Gyarados gets Power Whip this gen. So there's no, like, you don't lose anything for subbing in your assistant coach, but there is a limit to the number of times they can come. I think it's 3 games. If I'm not mistaken, it's 3 total games that they can sub in. But like usually they sub in like if you have something going on, if you need like a reset, you know, if you can't make the upload, whatever. I love Kurpie's energy. Absolutely, I totally agree with you, Sean. I like this guy already. I've never actually watched any of Kurpie stuff, so.
If I Volt Switch an Amingus, I don't need the light screen to set up on it. I'm going to Volt Switch on the Amingus. He's going to withdraw. Okay.
So this is free Volt Switch, as George does not have a ground type. It's one of the major problems with his team is that he does not have a ground type.
Okay,
So Volt Switch becomes completely free from every single opponent that he's going to face that has a good Volt Switching electric type. They're just going to be able to click it for free every time. And you're almost always going to bring an electric type into George's team because Gyarados is like such... Gyarados and Hawlucha are such like important mons for him because they're off the ground and a lot of his team is grounded. So it's a whirlwind of bad stuff for George. I'm not a fan of George's team. Still don't like D-Ray's more, but I don't like... I think George needs to make a transaction and fix this team.
He was about to let the big yitty goth girl just run up on him like that. He ain't got shed shell or nothing. Well, I'm clicking substitute.
Big 3 people here. Very nice, very nice. Good viewership. I like that. Thank you guys for showing up.
Alright, what's up,
whoops.
bitch?
Close this.
So, I know you was the check. I know you was be the check. Fly me to the moon. Let me play among the stars.
Dude.
I'm gonna bulk up.
Copyright. You're gonna get my stream striked.
If he just attacks right away, then
your video might be safe, but my stream will immediately get hit if you keep singing that song.
Just set up. If he doesn't set up my face, he has Flamethrower. That in itself is really good information. That in itself is really good information.
It's a nice flame.
Bulk up. Okay. He's got Flamethrower. Gasp. Now.
All right.
You're not random Wisp Volcarona, right? That's not a thing that people know because that just gets set up on by standard 8. So that's not a thing. So do I just bulk again? Do I just do it again? Do I just do it again? I kind of want to do it again.
I feel like you can.
Or switch. I kind of want to do it again because I don't know what he's going to do. But I eat whatever. I'm gonna do it again.
I think you definitely bulk up here to scout like
so now
what
he's weak to fight it.
George is trying to do here. I had predicted Terra Water into this team as well, I believe.
Fire.
Oh, it's Terra Fire. Wow. Okay. Weird into Palafin, Rotom, Arcanine, but okay. Maybe a 2-hit KOs the 8?
Okay, well, you're definitely offensive.
That more than 2-hit KOs. Okay, so
what the hell? Okay,
the Ape is not going to get off damage, it seems. So George is actually 0-2, which is insane considering it's George, right? But I guess he's getting his footing back into... He's dipping his toes back into Draft League, so kind of makes sense.
This is just Chiyu, but with a funny hat on. What the hell? What the hell? What the hell? Okay, this is just Chiyu with a funny hat on.
Yep. Are you Flash Fight?
Wait,
why is this justified of all the abilities?
Teacher, this is stupid.
Bro, what happened? Why did you make this justified? No. What does George even have a dark type? Yes, Chiyu. Yeah.
Okay,
but I mean, like, why?
Didn't like that.
Just for Dark Pulse? Are you kidding me? You have a whole ass Jugulus. That's crazy.
God fucking damn it. Why? I want you to do lots
and it's not like it prevents the dark move from hitting your Arcanine. This just gives you an attack boost.
If you're not spec,
like you're still outsped.
Like that has to be the only
I don't know. I disagree with Justified. You could have had Flash Fire for this exact situation, right? You have two massive fire types that can both go for fire moves very reliably into your team. I don't like the Justified bring, personally.
Wait, I didn't set up light screen. Okay.
Is what Scarfed or Silk Scarf?
I think I'm gonna Volt Switch into Toad Scroll.
The Arcanine I didn't get to see. I think it's Silk Scarf, which kind of makes sense with E-Speed, right? To hit the Chiyu after you get the +1, right? You're essentially plus 1.7 or plus 1.8. I think it's 1.7. But still, you're not KOing Chiyu. It's awful.
Everything I've ever thought about this team has just been wrong. Everything I've ever thought has just been wrong.
So Toxic's the Toad Scroll, which is great momentum for George. He probably just goes Gyarados here, seeing as it's like the special check. But he might still need it for the Jugulus. I think he might be keeping his HP specifically for Jug. What are we going to see here coming? Fizz? That is the Hawlucha.
Safety goggles? You got goggles on? You got goggles?
Is it goggles? Choice band.
He was banded.
Oh boy. Okay.
Why is everything choice? Oh my god, I'm just a small
Hey, Serto. Yeah, this is the first match. We just started.
Why is everything choiced?
It's pretty early on as well, but I think Kurpie is getting his ass handed to him right now. At least that's how it looks. George has really good offensive threats, but he's like a few HP away from completely collapsing. The problem is if this Toedscroll goes down, and I did see Regieleki in both of their thumbnails. Yes, that's right. Alecki does go crazy if the Toedscroll dies.
Citrus range, so now I'm a nice and healthy boy. Got no item.
Well played, well played. But we're going to see the U-turn here, obviously, to continue chipping the Rotom. I'm assuming he's U-turn if he's choice banned. I cannot imagine that he's not U-turn.
And we'll fucking deal with the
it's completely free into this team. Yeah, there it is. So there's the U-turn. Probably going to see the Amoonguss again, despite it being paralyzed.
It should be Amoonguss again.
Should be. Could also be Rillaboom. Because now you know that it's Thunderwave and probably not Will-O-Wisp, right? So that's an option.
Do I just bring in Palafin here?
Do you just bring in Palafin on an Amoonguss? I don't know what you have, but sure. I would bring in Jugulus because he has no switch-ins.
Maybe I just do that. Maybe I just quit bitching. Bring in Palafin.
Oh, just to get off the hero?
Just click Flare Blitz. And just say, fuck it, we ball.
Oh, it is Choice Scarfed. That's regular Scarf, not Silk Scarf. Yeah. Okay, so it makes sense, Sean. Yeah. I can see the reasoning for... But again, if it's Scarf Chi-Yu, you're still outsped. Like this, I have so many questions about Justified. Like Flash Fire makes so much more sense to me personally.
It's a Giga Drain angle, I think. It could be a Toxic angle,
and like even Intimidate makes more sense.
This thing's definitely Toxic Hex for Annihilate, which is also really cool. The more we
like, I can understand running Scarf. There's a few reasons, like +1 Gyarados. It's not Terragera, right? So you can Wild Charge it. The Rillaboom, right? You beat out Scarf. Like there's some reasons.
This covers a spore angle, like Giga Drain angle.
Hey, what's up, Ty? Yeah, there's definitely some reasons to run it Choice Scarf, but it's like Justified is what has me like really annoyed. So we're going to see the... Okay, cool. So the Annihilate comes in. He can rest because he brought the Ape in on the Amoonguss. So this is a free rest essentially. Wait, what? Did he? Hold on, is he not rest? Did I miss that?
One time for the one time.
Okay, sorry. I didn't see that it wasn't rest. Okay. Well then.
He ain't got a switch in. So at least chipping
this is not looking good for Kurpie. It's only base 100.
Yeah, there's nothing. I hate it here.
Giga Drains and then it dies to the poison. That's a little bit risky from George because it could have rested and then you just gave the Annihilate an extra Rage Fist pump, right?
No shot in any hell. So we have to go Jugulus here. Hindsight, probably.
So I feel like Jugulus should have come out a little bit earlier. I think you should have just gone straight into Jugulus. In fact,
I don't know how to read that because
I felt like that was free.
So I kind of stand by my play then. Arcanine comes in, clicks.
Yeah, Annihilate is stupid. that's the answer to that, Sean. Annihilate is absolutely bananas. That Giga Drain did 0.
I'm that guy. If he stays in, I'm gonna scream. I'm clicking Wild Charge. You're not staying.
This is so unnecessary. Like I understand making the play, but like because you're a little bit behind now.
Yay!
Hey, he got it. Okay, so that's pretty cool. Nice play then.
Oh, he was intimidated. Oh, what the hell? Against Annihilate, and this is on. Oh, he's Wakanda. Okay, you're going to die. You are going to die this turn.
Nope.
Jesus, die. Ah!
No, it is not. It'll die to the next one though. But George has the ability to switch out back into the Amoonguss at this point and go get another Intimidate with the Gyarados. Like you might not want to risk the crit Flare Blitz because like it's an easy click, right? If it's not choiced Arcanine, so you might not want to risk that, but. Definitely a valid play.
36% ain't bad.
He did not die this turn, yeah. He died the next turn, though, so it's essentially the same. Basically the same.
Jugulus still cooks. We are in a Jugulus cooking position, which is also good. Jugulus comes in and just...
Yeah, Jugulus cooks until the Alecki shows up.
We might be okay, boys. Zip, zap, zop.
Hello. There it is.
Hello.
You're going to see the Toedscroll come in.
But I don't think he did.
If I'm George, I run sub
fucking Rapid Spin or Hyper Beam or it's
Sub leftovers with Terra Blast.
Substitute.
Yep.
Oh my god.
There it is.
He's sub-dogged like with the moon. I'm spiking. I'm spiking. I'm spiking. You cannot stop me. If he's sub Rapid Spin, then I don't know. I hate this Pokemon, dude.
Spiking is extremely awful here.
He's not protecting. He's sub aggro. Never
Oh.
mind. I hate this Pokemon, dude. We have such a bad Alecki matchup. How do we have a bad Alecki matchup in 2023? I hate it here.
Because there are very few good ground types, and I don't consider Toadsquirrel a good ground type.
I think we just get cooked. I think it's over.
This is not just unsafe, this is incredibly stupid. To not Earth Power the sub and give yourself a chance with like Palafin or the Arcanine with E-Speed, right? Like, you're not even giving yourself a chance. What are you getting up a spike for? For next game?
Arcanine might be fine now, maybe? Hey, we just sack our win con. We just win with Palafin. We have a spike up at least.
Alecki's faster than Scarf Arcanine, by the way. Alecki can be faster than, I think, up to like Scarf Starmie, like around that speed, like base 115.
Hold on. Winnable, 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 winnable. Okay.
Because I know it can be faster than Scarf Cart,
still
specifically from last gen.
I still want Arcanine. So I'm going to Rotom.
You still want Arcanine? Yeah, that's for sure, yeah.
So I sack Rotom, I get Palafin in for free.
Yeah, exactly.
That's how it looks.
If you didn't have a sub, that was a completely free Flare Blitz because the Gyarados is gone. So he wouldn't be completely lost here. Probably would still lose. Considering we haven't even seen the Rillaboom come in and we don't know it's set.
This is winnable. I don't know how, but it might be winnable.
This
might
is
somehow possibly be winnable.
This is
Come on,
winnable?
stupid.
Okay.
You got this, stupid penguin idiot. Not penguin. Palafin idiot. Do I flip turn on some fuck shit?
No, if you're smart, you Ice Punch. Because he's definitely going Amoonguss. He's not risking Banded Jet Punch here.
He can't sack this. He knows this.
Yeah, base 117. Yeah, there it is.
Any damage whatsoever.
Thank you for that, Sean. Yeah, I knew it was somewhere around Starmie
any
speed.
Damage from this whatsoever. Fun fact: Jet Punch doesn't actually kill him. But if I'm Banded, he doesn't know that.
Which is crazy, by the way. Just want to say.
And if I'm
I also find it hilarious that the one like semi-decent coverage move that Alecki gets, Acro, hits the ground type in this matchup because it's a ground grass type.
Boom. Okay.
Otherwise, you're always running Terra Blast.
Also, he probably doesn't have Rapid Spin.
So there's the Amoonguss.
Which is also good.
So,
Arcanine, because both bring in Alecki next, and we do the same thing, and I think we're just gonna play stat game around Alecki until we lose. But Arcanine,
you can get back some differential, but like differential isn't that big in the GBA anymore, as like points are what are important, right? You want to keep this from being a 4-0, because then George gets, like, you want to bring it down to a 3-0. Otherwise, George gets an extra point. So he'll get 3 points on the swing instead of 2.
I can't sack Jubilis to stop him from subbing. If he goes Regieleki to revenge my Arcanine, I can sack Arcanine to stop him from subbing. Is the thought process there?
So here's the issue. One, I'm not even sure that Flare Blitz KOs Amoonguss, like fully Fizz Def Amoonguss from Scarf. Probably does from this range, but maybe not from full. Second thing, you're just going to kill yourself on whatever comes in.
Double Edge could get me somewhere. I'm going to Double Edge. It should be a Volk sack here. It should be a Volk sack.
Yeah, it should be a Volk sack, I suppose.
Since Palafin Jet Punches. He sacked this? Why? Wait, why did he sack this? Wait, what?
So now George can freely go into the Volcarona.
Wait, why would you sack this? You don't need Volk. I have to switch on an off angle.
Yeah, a little bit weird from George. I don't agree with that play, actually. I'm siding with Kurpie. I think he could have very easily gone Volcarona there. It loses him absolutely nothing.
Yeah, I do.
Like, even if he goes Palafin, you let the Palafin KO you at that point. You fish for Flame Body, and you find out if it's, like,
but I feel like you need this. I feel like you need
choiced,
this.
right?
Wasn't worth risking.
The turn after.
If he doubles into Rillaboom, I'm kind of fucked. If he doubles into Rillaboom, I'm kind of fucked.
Is it Rilla? I doubt it's Rilla.
I'll take this.
So that's the Hawlucha.
I'll take this. I'll take this, because I can Ice Punch for free here. He doesn't have an Ice Punch switch in. He probably just trades. No, he's going to withdraw. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Hold on, boys. We might get a kill. Hold on. Hold.
Yeah, Kirby essentially still wants to get 2 kills here. If he can manage to get 2 kills, he's fine.
If he gives me Rillaboom, we're in a really good spot. Because Rillaboom
Well, it's not
has
that like
phenomenal
he's
luck.
fine because he's still gonna walk away with 0 points, but
It can't
at
be
least
Volt.
he takes away a
It's
point
gonna
from
die.
somebody else in the league,
It
right?
can't be a Lecky because he loses the Jugulis.
D.Rey lost last week.
It might be Rillaboom.
They lose this week. Did they lose
Or
week
it's a
1?
Mungus. And if it's a Mungus, that's probably his.
Iserta, do you remember if
Damn it. Stop
D.Rey
making
won,
good
if the
moves.
Snugglers won week 1?
You bitch.
I can't remember.
You suck. Stop it. Ah! Okay. Chip.
Big Ice Punch.
Chip. Okay.
It's good
So we
damage.
kill this thing. Jugulis is at full. So we can switch into Rillaboom.
They beat the
We are, like,
Flamethrowers.
this close to winning.
Marcus lost.
This thing's gone. We have a sack.
Oh, the Annihilate, right?
Jugulis
yeah.
is ready to start cooking. Done, hey. So
Jugulus was ready to start
Yes.
cooking a very long time ago, and you didn't bring it in.
Rillaboom gives Surge. Now, I
So
don't kill
George
Rillaboom.
now knows that the
Grassy
Arcanine's not
Seed.
intimidated as well.
Okay.
This is Grassy Seed, so it eats the hell out of
This is good.
Palafin's
It's fine,
attacks.
It's fine. We can give him Arcanine. What scares me is potential Swords Dance into Trailblaze. So I think Jugulis is the correct play here.
Arcanine still covers
Jugulis is the correct
potential
play here, because
Swords
if he
Dance and
Swords
Trailblaze.
Dances, then we're in a bad spot. Because he could
So,
Swords
Jugulus
Dance
isn't
and
a bad
then
play
Trailblaze is my
regardless.
Arcanine, and that's
Like,
bad. But if I go
you
hard
don't
first, I force a
necessarily
AoE.
need health on it.
Because if he does that,
There's the
we
Trailblaze.
We'll live a Woodhammer, and this thing dying is just another good piece for fucking Palafin. Do I need to Air Slash? I cannot Air Slash. I have to Hurricane. I hate it here. I feel like
Having
so
a
close to
Hurricane
winning
here
Come
really
on.
sucks, yeah.
Come on! This is so winnable. Holy shit, this game is intense. Oh my god, my heart ain't built for this shit, bro. My heart ain't built for this type of endgame. He's gonna withdraw done, hey. Is it a Lecky?
So the Rillaboom's out of here.
Hit! Come on, please! Please! Hit! That's my boy!
Okay, which means
Okay,
the
big,
Arcaniners
big
can only
and
walk
true.
away with
Oh, but this
2
is the position we were talking about
points. If they win.
This is fine. Hold
But
on,
Aleki
hold
in
on,
grassy
hold on, hold on.
terrain?
We don't need Jugulis to win. From this position, we don't need Jugulis to win. We got rid of the grassy seed. He's taking 2 rounds of spikes, and we stall out grassy terrain. And we have Arcanine as a
Not that stalling grassy
we don't
terrain
need
does
Jugulis to
anything
win
for you, but sure.
We don't need Jugulis to win. Hit. Why did I do that? I'm not choiced.
Oh my
I'm
god.
not choiced. Why did I do that?
Oh my god.
did I think I was
Kurpie. No, dude.
I just threw. No way. Oh, I played this perfectly and I threw it.
That is really
I played this
frustrating.
perfectly and I threw it.
That's happened to me before as well, where I just
played
like
this
insta
perfectly and I
click
threw
thinking
it.
I'm
I
choiced,
thought I was choiced. Why
especially
did I
on Wi-Fi,
Fuck!
where I just click the same move out of instinct.
I thought I was choiced. I earned power and I sack Arcanine and I win. No, dude, not like this. Now
That
the game
sucks.
is over. Now the game is 100% over. I cannot win. Fuck! Oh, I'm so bad. Oh, I'm so bad.
Yeah, the
dude.
Palafin won
Oh, I'm so bad.
because the Rillaboom no longer had its
No
defense
way.
boost.
I thought I was locked in a hurricane. I literally said
Yeah.
that's why we didn't want to be choiced.
Well,
I'm
if
so
the Rilla
sorry.
gets off
I
a
can't believe I
Trailblaze
just threw
ever,
that.
like the Palafin can't win.
Because I objectively win that game if I don't click hurricane. Or if I hit the hurricane. That also would have been cool.
Hey James, what's going on,
I
bro?
didn't deserve to hit the hurricane. 1000%. Oh, that's so bad. That's
Close
so
combat
bad.
on a Slitherwing just because.
If I hit the
Ooh,
hurricane
120
there, or if I
damage
don't
when
click
every other
hurricane,
move
I
killed.
click I sack Arcanine on the next turn because he's gonna.
That's so good.
So then I bring in Palafin and everything's in range of Palafin. No, dude.
Not like this. Sounds like a famous line from me.
Not
Yeah,
like
yeah,
this, dude. If you're a real G, you acrobatics. If you're a real G, you acrobatics.
No.
Nah,
You
were
definitely
just-
Thunderbolt.
Ah, come on, dude. I can't believe I just threw that.
Yeah.
That's embarrassing. That's really embarrassing.
Yeah, that's rough because the Palafin
GG's
killed
to
a
George.
Lecky
Like I said
from
earlier,
there.
he played and built phenomenally. And
I
ultimately
don't know if
came
he built phenomenally. He definitely played very well. A lot better than Kurpie did, I will say that. Not to rag on Kurpie. First game in the GBA, a lot of nerves probably. Trying to keep the energy high for the live recording. This is why I've never really liked live comms for myself. I love watching them. I hate recording them because they require you to be energetic, keep talking to the audience, keep saying whatever's just like happening. Even if it's like not entertainment value, it's just to keep talking because if there's too long of a silence, it's like terrible for retention, etc., etc. So I fully sympathize with Kurpie, but at the same time, I don't think he played well at all. And I think he definitely could have won that in game, especially when George decided to sub with the Alecki. Like, you could have potentially taken a Jet Punch from where you were at with Alecki, depending on investment. So clicking sub there was a complete choke. He should have just gone for the Thunderbolt. Like, but Kurpie choked harder and clicked Hurricane and missed. So, unfortunate. No, Owen, we did not get to Dells yet. I think Dells is third. We just finished up Kurpie versus George. So George picks up his first win. Unfortunately, was not able to retain a 4-0, so we'll only be walking away with 2 points. But this is back-to-back losses for the Snugglers, so they're in a little bit of a dire situation here moving forward. Definitely need to start picking up some wins. I don't think I need to watch George's perspective. It should be pretty obvious, everything that was happening. The other thing is the Arcanine. I'm really pissed about the Arcanine being justified and not Intimidate or Flash Fire, because that would have easily helped out Kurpie to win that game. How long is the regular season? That's a really, really good question, Sean. I'm going to have to go and check real quick. If you guys don't mind, I'm going to go and see how many weeks this thing is. I'm assuming it's 10. It's always been 10 in the past, but I want to make absolutely sure before I tell you a lie. Schedule. Yeah, 10 weeks. Yeah, it's 10. Oh boy, 9 people here. Hello. What's up, people? Thank you all for joining. No, it's 10 weeks. I sort of. But yeah, next up we have Q. I'm assuming Owen dipped and is coming back for Dell's game. So Owen, come back in about 15 minutes, and we'll be done. Looking at the length of the video and the approximate time of the start of the battle. Yeah. Hold on. There's 12 teams. Well, no, there's 10 weeks, right? Oh, yeah. I guess there is one team that everybody doesn't play. That's correct, yeah. But 11 weeks is very long. It's hard to ask people to commit to that, plus playoffs, right? Like 10's kind of like that sweet spot where it's like, okay, you're committing 3 months, no more, no less, to the league. But anything more than that, like I just entered playoffs for a 12-week league. It's a lot. Then you have to play quarters, semis, and then finals. It's like, if you make it all the way, right? So it's 15 weeks. It's almost 4 months. It's excruciatingly long. So yeah, they settled on 10 weeks. The GBA has always been 10 weeks from the very beginning, so I'm not surprised at all. Okay, so next up we have Q. Yeah, Owen. Same here. Probably never again. So yeah, Q is taking on Frosted this week. So it's going to be interesting to see if Frosted can bounce back. We've said it before. She's been beating herself quite a bit. I had this Iron Hands doing a lot of work in team preview. Seems like Restock was the set. And with Rocky Helmet, interesting. So it's not a setup set, but it can still just break, just even with this. So this is actually a really good bring. Terramoth is grass, which I predicted, and is the Hydra poison? We won't know. But more or less what I expected came. Yep. For Frosted's side. And yeah, Sean, I agree. Anything over 8 feels like a lot for sure. Just want to make sure of something. Okay, perfect. Yeah. So, oh, this Mesprit actually looks. Oh, Scarf Mesprit is actually a threat with this exact moveset. Can actually go ham. Like if the Lando ever dies, Thunderbolt becomes relatively free into everything. And like Hydra's so easy to chip because no roost. Yeah, like, oof. Oh boy, this Mesprit can do a lot here. And we've got a DDubble, 3 attacks. Booster, I'm assuming speed. Clear Amulet on the Scizor. Cool, really cool. Into the Lando. Very nice, very nice. And there was Intimidate shuffling, right? Because I think she also has a Quillfish. Yeah. So there was the ability to Intimidate shuffle, but now you can't even shuffle Intimidates on the Scizor, which is pretty big. And the Enamorous is Choice Specs. So, yeah, I'm going to be honest. I don't like Frosted's chances based on what Hugh brought here. But we are going to skip right ahead into the battle.
Enjoy the battle.
Let's
All right,
check
here
it
we are
out.
With the battle, we
are in 1080p. Let's go to 1.25.
We do see Iron
Oh, my bad.
Bundle. Hydreigon is the only Terra captain.
Clear Amulet prevents Intimidate. It basically does what Clear Body does in an item.
Flame and a Slowbro.
It's really cool for draft. Like, we got some really cool items this gen. Mirror Herb, Clear Amulet, Covert Cloak. Like, specifically for draft. Like, I know a lot of them were designed specifically for VGC, but they happen to translate so well into Draft League. Just by the very nature of, like, VGC and Draft Leagues, like, meta prediction versus, like, actually seeing the full team that your opponent can bring, right? But VGC is a lot of that, right? Like, there's, like, 12 key threats in the meta that you're going to be addressing every time.
Which is pretty huge. And it's just a huge threat, you know? Just kind of clicks Moonblast. I think
yeah.
Talonflame gets to a KO. I don't know. I'd have to run that calc. But, I mean...
Scizor, yeah, it is.
Wow, no Diancie. That's huge. Okay.
Yeah, the only EM Fairy resist. That's going to be rough,
have a good
for
chance
sure.
To just kill me.
Not a good lead matchup for Q, though.
But if it's just offensive...
Definitely a rough lead matchup.
Have a chance to live, but it's not high at all. Let's Moonblast, baby.
Did I ever put this in 1.25? Yeah, I
They
did.
do knock off, so this is a Zoroark. Okay.
Oh my god, it's a Zoroark lead. No!
I'm a little sad, not gonna lie. But we do knock it down to Sash. Okay.
You definitely chew non-specs, yeah.
That is kind of huge. All right.
So it is a Sash.
Okay, so that's the thing that
loses the specs, which honestly isn't even that bad.
Was a Zoroark. Damn. Where do we go from here, guys?
Although you have nothing into Talon, right?
Okay, so they just sacked this off. All right, so a Ghost immunity gone. That opens up Holt a little bit better. They did do a fuck ton of damage to us. And they honestly probably bring in the real bundle now and just get a kill. Yeah. They could even go Hydreigon.
Yeah, this is becoming a little bit predictable, isn't it?
Immediately. Oh my gosh, I'm so tired.
Not a bad trade. I think that's a bad trade. I think that she could have dealt with Enam a little bit better.
Get your first kill, buddy. You've earned it. Just in case.
Because, like, now this is obviously bundle. Now, like, okay.
Or not switch.
Okay, Frosted better just attack what's in front of her because...
Switch in, bro. Just click it. You know what I mean?
Please don't overpredict.
But regardless, we're staying in and we're clicking our Moonblast, brothers. They do this Ice Beam. Very smart of them.
Yeah, GBA with F-bombs, exactly. Long gone are the days of Shady Penguin.
And get up our rockers.
All right, so... Oh, Scarf Rocks. Nice. My favorite Mesprit set. Scarf to Rocks.
Just go this and get off a Ice Punch.
Isn't Moth like the best play
like
here?
The idea of Rocks, but if they go Landorus right now, I don't really have a good switch in.
So you're going to go Mesprit.
I do want to go for Rocks, though. I really do.
But, like, then what? What if she stays in?
I'm going to just get him up. If they Ice Beam again, I can switch back out. Not back out, but I can switch out into Iron Hands. Anyways, as I was saying, I think I was saying something like...
But Hands is an Assault Vest. It's Rocky Helmet, so I don't like it as a switch into bundle here. Like, I know it eats a hit or two, but I still don't like it.
When I'm recording, because I was just... Spoilers, not spoilers, but like, what, fourth wall breaking?
We are watching QtheCostaRican, the Chicago Dragapults, facing off against Frosted and the Copenhagen Sawsbucks.
Yeah, I just feel tired. But it's all good.
We're also watching an order of the GBA preview video that I was in with Geo earlier this week. So that's it's a good reference point if you want to know the order for the battles. Is always look at the week preview on the GBA channel, on the Global Battle Association channel, and it'll tell you exactly what order we are watching these in. So the rocks do go up, the Hydra comes in. Is Hydra tough for him to switch into? I think Iron Hands eats. Has Rest Talk, right?
So if they like we find out that they're faster than us, then that means that they're scarfed. You know what I mean? So that'd be good intel, I suppose, especially seeing if they lock into a move here. Yeah, Hydreigon is in. It can Terra.
Well, U-turn wouldn't tell you anything necessarily.
Absolutely not ready for.
But
let's see, man. What are they gonna do? I want to just check Discord in case anything. No, nothing fancy.
I'm really disliking Hydreigon this gen. The lack of defogs, whatever, but the lack of Roost is huge.
Terra. Okay, we're gonna see what it is immediately.
Should be Terra Poison.
Immediately. What is it?
Poison?
It is in fact Terra Poison. Okay, ladies.
Now I do like the Terra Poison Hydra here.
Hydreigon.
So this Iron Hands actually has nothing super effective for the Hydra.
Non-existent damage. Terra Poison. I really
what kind of damage is that?
Terra
50
Poison,
HP
what's an Ice
off.
Punch? Just throw one off. Pretty free into Orlando that might
Uh,
want to come in.
yeah.
And yeah, we're just gonna throw one off.
This is fine. I think as Frosted here, I stay into
So now they're weak to
Scouts.
Psychic. No more Psychic immunity. They do have Slowbro, which resists it, but I can kind of just click Psychic with my guy. Now.
True,
They do
Psychic is
stay in.
free.
Okay. So
Big
they're
Earth
gonna
Power,
be able
very
to take
nice,
care of
very
me,
nice.
unfortunately. But once I go back into my
So,
I can just start clicking.
These are
Psychic.
2 threats that I had mentioned in the preview video, were the Iron Hands and the
Right,
Terra
Mesper.
Hydragon that could do a
Mesper just
lot
went
of
Psychic now, and I think
damage
they just revealed
to
Lefty.
Q. Well, to each other, sorry. And
Yeah, Mesper just clicked
one
Psychic now.
looks better than the other
Something
right
in case
now.
They do now. But no, okay. They just
So she doesn't
Actually, yeah, Mesper
overpredict,
just
very
clicked
nice.
Psychic.
So she's not beating herself at the
gonna click
moment.
Psychic, which is
She's
pretty
doing
funny.
well.
They could go into Slowbro. I don't really have a good pivot into Slowbro anymore, actually. It was Iron Hands. He was weak to
Ooh,
Psychic. It
okay, the
was, in fact,
bro,
Iron.
the
I
bro's
could go into
looking
this. I could
pretty
also-
good.
Oh.
Now this Scizor is a little bit
I'm
annoying
second in
though.
this one. I think I replaced that with Flamethrower or some shit like that.
Hey Del, what's
yeah,
up, bro?
let's go for it.
How's it going? Made it just on time. We're about to finish
Let's
up
go for it,
Q's game. Well, not finish up necessarily. We
They
still
don't know
got
I'm Scarf.
12 minutes to go.
I think I'm Cobra. Just give me the Hydreigon, man. You know you want to.
I'll put this
Oh,
on
let's go.
1.5
With the second
actually.
Hydreigon,
You know
brothers.
what?
Please kill. Oh, thank God.
Wow, sacks the
Yeah, we're
Hydra.
sucking
Okay.
the Hydra.
I think I
Hydreigon.
would have pivoted
Feels
into
kinda nice, not gonna
into Slowbro just to
It
scout
does feel kind of nice.
the move, but
So
I
that
don't know the
has gone. No more
Slowbro
Terra
set
on their
either.
side.
It
I
could
can
be
still
like
Terra on my
setup
side.
for all I know.
Very potentially key to my victory.
With like Tangaberry.
Who knows, man? But we
Could
will
be
also
anything,
lead
really.
off Fire Dance. That being gone is huge, though.
Del, I ordered your hat. If you guys don't know,
Go
go and check out Del's latest tweet. I'm actually going to post it in the chat.
Just waking up. Because I'm terrible
Sec.
at budgeting my own time. All right, so I would actually love to stay here when we start, but I absolutely have to switch. So we're just gonna hope they don't have flamethrower. Like I'm pretty sure we're just gonna hope they don't have flamethrower.
Sure.
You go on to Scizor and just click a button, I guess. Yeah.
Where
what it
is?
I mean, I kind of just have to. I can't really stay in, unfortunately.
Yeah, man.
Surf. Okay. That's gonna do a lot to us. All right.
Sure. There we go.
I would like to pounce.
So check
Wait, why am I
out
exiting?
chat in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Boom.
Yeah, they should switch out to
Del's got
pounce.
merch.
And if they
A
kill
couple
us-
of caps for the Edmonton Coilers. Look really cool, embroidered.
Oh, that's
Very
okay.
nice, very nice. I ordered
very
one for
interesting.
myself, and I'll be wearing it on stream
Hey, they see
as
those
soon as I get it, which may or may not be after I get back from vacation. So
Any Rocky Helmet fellas
we'll
in
have
chat?
to wait and
Okay,
see.
What,
I
Lando
missed a
hit?
few
What did he
seconds
do?
there, but
We're still
should be
good.
fine.
Landers?
Not too much happened.
Landers.
The Sizz did take a lot of damage,
I'm at
which is actually not
95. I
great
definitely could
for
have
Q.
died. So I think what I'm gonna opt to do is to just pounce again. I think.
Pounce again, huh?
Bullet punch does the most. I'm just gonna pounce again because they should go Talonflame. Like why? Like what are they going Lando for? They just Rock Slide. Okay. Big chip.
So I really like this
Okay,
Scizor.
big
Obviously,
chip.
the Talon's
Speed
alive.
falls once again. I kind of want to.
The Talon's clearly here for something else.
So I kind of want to just do that.
I don't know what it's here for,
I don't
but
even wanna- I don't even
it's here
wanna-
for something.
yeah. Just kill me, please.
Coil up, baby. Hell yeah.
Okay, this should kill me, surely. Thank God. Okay, yeah.
Actually, Del, I just read your
They're locking
message.
the rock slide
I
with
didn't
Talon
use
back.
the code. I forgot to. So make sure you
Nope,
use the
right over on the
code.
side, right?
Guys, read Del's tweet.
Is there
Click the
bundles,
button.
Slowbro? I think Pulch is dancing.
Make sure to use the code. I gave you an extra $5 or to Teespring
I'm going to
or
go for it.
whatever website you used.
We're dancing with the best
I
of
gave them an extra $5, so oh well.
I'm not missing anything. I'm
Too
dancing.
bad. If
say.
it gets you
Okay.
more,
Do they
then
rock slide again?
I'm happy to pay
The
the
banded rock
extra.
slide is gonna do a lot, but if they're not,
And
then it's
I hope the sales for the
EQ,
caps
okay.
go very
They do
well.
have the
Very
EQ.
nice
Time to
caps.
reveal it.
They look really good.
All right,
Holy
well,
crap.
No fairy types. Nothing but dart. Nothing but dart.
This
darts.
Dragapult
Almost
is
anti-stat.
weakened.
That would've been a throw.
Oh boy.
Darts.
So Frosted is
Darts,
in the
darts, darts.
lead
I do
at the
think
moment.
that
Big
potentially everything
darts.
drops. Bundle. How much does bundle take? If the bundle is boots, is a chance it could live. My stomach hurts too. Oh my gosh, what is happening? I need to walk around.
Oh man. All right. Well,
Go to Talonflame.
either way,
It's max HP. It kinda is boots.
I'm just happy to support Big
Aw.
Del and the Coilers. Del and Owen.
I'm just gonna darts.
Great
Right.
coaching pair. Happy to
Darts.
support you guys. And you all should do the
Bro, it's
same,
Gale
as I don't
Wings.
believe any of the
Okay,
other coaches
buddy.
have merged this
All
season.
right, it's Gale
So
Wings.
if there's anybody to
Okay,
support,
win
it's
some,
definitely
okay.
the Coilers. Coolest logo.
It was in fact Gale Wings.
Coolest
I might
team,
lose this
too.
now.
They have a Valiant. What
Wait,
more can you
Lander's
say?
Gone. I just lock in a sight.
Coolest mon. Oh, and a Thunderous.
Wait.
Not
It might
Terra.
have been the turn to get an Iron
but a
Moth,
Thunderous.
Also, I don't think it was.
All right, so
Maybe I should've fired
the
Ant-Man there.
T-Flame...
That
Wait a
actually might have
minute.
been better.
What
The
happened?
Thunderbolt might not even...
How did the T-Flame... What happened here?
Yeah, I'm just gonna darts. Bro, it's Gale Wings. Oh,
It's Gale
okay,
Wings.
buddy.
Oh,
In fact,
cool.
but also, I don't know
All right,
what's-
good brain.
Maybe I should have fired Ant with Iron Moth.
Nice.
That actually might have
Boots
been better,
Gale.
because this Thunderbolt might not even kill.
The Thunderbolt probably does not
Look at it.
kill. I'm
I'm
saying
looking
it
at-
does
we'll have this
upwards of
lost
like
already.
74.
Yeah, this Thunderbolt might not even kill if it's at like 90%. Yeah.
I'm gonna guess about
yeah, actually might kill.
74.
I'm gonna use the bathroom so bad. Hopefully this ends soon. You guys don't want to hear that, obviously.
Hey, thank you all
Oh
for
my
being
God.
here, by the
I
way.
should've
I
been
think we're
more
at
prepared.
15 viewers
After waking up, but I didn't want to hold
right
off any
now,
longer.
which
You're
is
already
like sick.
Let's find out how this endgame goes, guys.
Thank
Yeah,
you
I
guys
just
for
gotta
that.
click Thunderbolt.
Really
In front of
appreciate it.
everything
This is
else.
the biggest stream thus
In
far.
front of everything, I mean.
And it started off with
then
nobody here, so I really appreciate all of your
Potentially,
support. Make sure you
Iron
you guys
Moth,
sub,
a
hit that
good
like
Iron Moth
button
era could
as well.
potentially save it as well. It
Oh
does knock it out,
wow,
which is huge.
the T-Bolt does
So
knock
hopefully
out
they'll
the
go slow row.
T-Flame.
I'm hoping they go bundle
Okay.
first to give it to me, and then they go slow row. That's what I'm hoping. Surely you want to go bundle first, right? And then slow row.
No, you don't go bundle. You obviously
man,
know
it's
the
gonna be
Mesprit
tough.
Scarf.
Because if I tear in front of the, I gotta tear
Right.
in front of the bundle. And they, oh man, let's see what happens. This is gonna be tough. This is gonna be a tough end game for sure. They go into Poker Face, okay. They go into Poker Face.
That is
I think
slow
I just get my
bro.
chip with ice. I mean with Thunderbolt.
Yeah, this is
Wish
getting
I could tear
close.
this mon, man. This mon would be great. But yeah, it's an end game, folks. It is an end game that we are a part of now, and we may or may not need some. Need to win
Isodo,
150.
aren't you
One of them-
UK?
One of them is Iron Moth. You know.
That
Iron
could
Moth.
be why. Could just be like
gotta
not
be
available
Spanish.
in your country.
Big chip. They yawn. Oh, that's not good.
No,
for me.
not weakness policy trick room. Just a
Wait, that's
big
not
ol'
good for me at all.
yawn.
I'm gonna Thunderbolt. I still think.
But
I mean, if Iron Moth outpaces
staying
bundle,
in
we're good,
here
especially the skills.
means that the
Okay, go.
bundle.
Perfect. Okay, so we just gotta see if bundle's like sub. I know it's not booster, but if it's like substitute right now, it actually kind of just wins. That's very unfortunate.
No, if it's sub, it doesn't necessarily
so
win
unfortunate.
because you're still faster. You
I
have a
can
chance
tank.
to turn one wake. It doesn't kill you in one,
But not boots.
so you'd need to
Yeah,
stay
we're just gonna
asleep the
wake up, hopefully, I don't
entire
know.
time.
I don't know.
In fact, the game could just be
Yeah,
over
go
right
then.
now if the Mesprit wakes
See how
up.
it
Not
goes?
this turn,
Just like
obviously,
ice
but the
cream twice,
next
they go
turn.
for Hydro Pump and they actually miss, which
Wow.
is huge. 'Cause
Just
I
bundle
wake up
doing
and
bundle
actually-
things, bro.
which is huge.
This
And
is
Mesprit
why you
clutches
don't
up.
draft Iron Bundle. This right here is the main reason you
Everybody
don't
knows
draft
bundle
Iron
Hydro Pump,
Bundle.
man. It goes
Imagine
hand in hand
not
like this
being
and
able to
then
hit
play
one of
around.
your stabs.
We are asleep, so we're gonna retain our sleep. But we
Wait,
can
so is
still
it
tear with Moth.
scarfed?
And I think I'll
Oh,
have
it's
this today.
scarfed.
I'll have to tear with Moth. They do go for Hydro Pump again. Are they locked into it, bro? They're going for Hydro Pump 3 times? That's so
You're
scary.
scarfed, bro.
That's so crazy. All right, well,
You're
it's a 50-50,
scarfed
man.
Mesprit. You should be outspeeding Bundle
I
with
think
your
I'm gonna
current
tear it. I think I'm
speed.
just gonna tear it, man. I think I'm gonna do it.
It has to be Scarf Bundle.
I think I have to. Regardless, we're faster. So actually, we should be fine. We should just Energy Ball and win.
Terragrass wins.
Energy Ball. Let's do it up.
Oh, his creep was
Let's
wrong.
do it up, baby. No Rindo Berry, please. No Rindo Berry.
Uh-oh.
Come on. Come on. Come on, Armoth. Can you clutch one up for me again, brother? Oh, man, if only I
Then
teared
why
week
would you
one.
Hydro Pump, though?
If I just teared week 1.
You'd lock
We'd be-
Ice Beam.
wait,
You wouldn't
potentially
lock.
3-0?
You just go
No
for
window?
2 Ice
They
Beams, right?
Hydro? They're faster? They're scarfed. Oh,
They are
okay.
scarfed, yes.
Okay, they were scarfed the whole time. Holy shit.
Yes. It is
Oh,
scarfed.
Scarf Bundle makes so much sense to me.
Okay, so 1-0.
Is that it? That's the last
Frosted
one, right?
definitely kept us a lot closer, made it competitive,
Yo, let's
which is
go.
nice.
What a
But
Iron Moth clutch once
unfortunately,
again.
she
So
does
then-
take another
so then
L.
same way we won, guys. I'm gonna keep talking about it.
So
You know,
Frosted is
trust me, I'm
0-3
gonna bring
now.
it up. You guys, not a whole lot of people brought it up.
Big
when the
sad.
video went out. Only like a few of you guys
Big
commented
sad.
that, which I appreciate. But trust me,
Yeah,
I'm gonna
Iron
talk
Moth.
about
I did
after
see
that, but
Terragrass
yeah,
doing
man,
something
the
this
clutch
game.
up, I gotta
I
get
didn't
that
think
so
it
bad.
would
I gotta
win the
follow
game
so
on
I'm
the
gonna
last
get out of here.
turn.
You know,
I
I
didn't
get
think
too
that
personal. I'm gonna get out of here.
that's what
I'm
its
Frosted.
role would be,
Thank you
but
for your
I
feedback.
did see
That
it
was
doing
really
something. It was
late.
definitely going
Go
to be
check out our
Terragrass
channel in the
always.
description down below, as well as all the other coaches in the GBA. Let's go, baby. Yeah, with that being said, if
Yeah, I
like
think they're the only 0-3 team, yeah. So unfortunate for Frosted. Do we get to see any of the sets here? So the T-Flame was SD, Flame Charge. So what was the spread? 353, okay. This is in level 100. This is cool. This is like max invested in attack, right? That I'm not sure about. I think I would have like lived. I would have EV'd to live. I don't know. Maybe like Hyper Voice from Zoroark. Like Scarfed Hyper Voice. Or like Specs Ice Beam from bundle. I don't know. I don't agree with like the no special defense because that's what it looks like it is. It's hard to see here. I don't like this preview. But yeah, the Talonflame dying to the Thunderbolt definitely just like ended the game. Because then it was just sequencing from there. Yeah. Yeah, definitely. That's exactly why it wasn't coming in on Sizz. No Roost, no Flame Body, right? Makes sense. But yeah, that's going to do it for game 2. And now, ladies and gentlemen, it is not Dell's turn yet, actually. I made a mistake. It is Lars first. Sorry, guys, I lied. My bad. Oh, and Dell, you guys are going to have to stick around a little bit longer. My bad. But we are going to watch Lars's perspective here, get to hear the beautiful German accent. I'm sorry. I forgot the order. Okay, don't crucify me. You guys are game 4. Yeah. All right, let's get into it. Let's just fast forward to the battle, shall we? Oh boy, it starts early. Hold up. Oh yeah. Choice Band, Babiri Berry. Cool. Babiri, huh? For the Iron Head on the moon. Light Clay, interesting. He's bringing screens, okay. Defibrillato. Sick nickname. Choice Band. Choice Band actually does a lot of damage here. Alright. Lars is in 1080p, even though he does not look like he's in 1080p.
Huge threat.
Yeah, Lars hats are great.
It's gonna be the most painful part of this.
Yo, LeBron James, my bad. How's it going?
But like I said, could a lot of shenanigans happen. A lot of shenanigans could happen. We see Magellan. Magellan is the Glimmora. Okay. Glimmora. So hazard stacking right from the start could be a thing.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you still need the Gale Wings, exactly. All right, so we have the crest leading into the Glimmora.
I'm faster.
Big lights. What the hell?
So
The crest is faster. Okay.
Toxic on that. Might mean that he is actually the corrosion variant. Because,
Probably means that it's the corrosion variant.
Threats was a very easy switch in there for me.
Bro, Lars's green screen is whack.
Might mean that he wants to
What is going on? I also forgot to put this in.
Might mean that he wants to toxic
Let's go to 1.5.
my threats. So I'm thinking
We're going to see the Glim switch out.
I get my other thing. Arlong is you. Okay.
That is going to be the Samurott on the Reflect. Very nice.
I'm toxic on Scarlet, which is honestly fine because that's not really used. I'm not really
Max speed screen. Yeah, max speed crest makes sense. Yeah, if screens. He could also just have EV'd for like no speed Glimmora, which is quite easy. I think you need like 60.
Doesn't like taking choice band close combat. We're just going to you.
60, 64 probably at level 50.
Maybe go to you though. I have screens up, so I'm not taking too much damage. Let's see, is he offensive? Is he pokey? What's happening here? What's happening here? I'm taking the.
We're gonna see the Palmont come in on ceaseless. Easy eat.
27 damage.
27 damage is standard damage, I think.
Move. 27 damage with reflect up. What does
That
it
sounds
mean for us?
standard.
That means max attack. Okay. Yeah, I'm just throwing up.
Yeah, that's not choice band or anything.
Choice band close combat. Nothing really likes taking that. Is he max defense Anaconda? If so, this close combat still that's over half. So I'm yeah.
Jesus. What a good bring. Wow. The Conda's just dead. And Gio had said the Sandaconda was so good this game. Yeah. It's good if it lives.
This choice banded adamant Palmont. Doing its thing.
Choice band, adamant, Palmont. Crazy. Yeah, nothing really wants to come in on this. It's faster than the Samurott, even with adamant. Very nice. Good bring. I really like this from Lars.
That, what would he go into? He knows I'm banned, so he could go to Roaring Moon, for example. I don't really know what he wants to do. But I'm taking CC and I'm getting heal. Kilowatt takes the hit, but not like great. Then he would like add 2 more.
And now we get to actually see like the synergy between Palmont and Amorous. Right, because like, how are you revenging this? Ground move, right? Or something faster, which in this case is Moon. Which means an Amorous gets to come in. And it's Babiri, so it stops Iron Head from Moon, resists everything else, or immune, right? Yeah, Seneca did have a great 2 turns. Oh, man. All right, so yeah. Not great for Tar Heel here. By the way, this is Playmore, if you guys don't know the beautiful Sun team by now. Of course, we always see John's beautiful open mouth on the video. Every time.
-2, the light screen. What is Torkoal doing to me? Torkoal. So Max is F variant. I 2 him as well, and Laufen does 70, so not really worth it, just a point volcanic. It is one volcanic.
A little more water, my bad,
That's
guys.
double. Could go for Earth Power, but like that with the screens, I'm fine with that. Just like 22%. Yeah, that's not doing anything.
Yeah, Palmot seems really cool, honestly.
We have you now.
Like, it's very hard to,
not really needed for anything.
like,
Yeah, I think it is.
draft it, because it's like, one, it's frail as a fighting type, it's not really what you want. You don't want something frail all the time. I personally prefer mons like Hariyama, for example. Just like Mega Bulk with the breaking power. But the speed is really good, right? It's hard to find a good base 105 mon. And then like Electric and Fighting are like often two types that it's like, they're not immediate types that you're looking at, so it's easy to fill roles with Palmot.
Great damage, I do enjoy a lot.
Right, Momentum on with Volt Switch, etc. It can fit certain drafts for sure. And I think Lars actually did a good job picking it up.
No burn though. Max HP, max
Good call.
That's the lowest
So this is Leftovers Volcanion. That is Assault Vest as hell
double, but what would you punish me with that?
on the Kilowattrel, by the way.
Yeah, you could punish me with something, to be honest.
Ryu's did in UDL.
But he stays in. Let's see, he does double, okay. Does punish my switch into threats. What is it into?
Well, Revival Blessing's banned anyway, I believe.
But now the sun is up. And I have still my screens. How much damage do I
Yeah,
do with this?
if Revival Blessing's allowed,
That might be good by the spikes.
then Palmot's usually not worth it based on points, like if it's a points draft, right? But if it's banned, usually it's cheap enough to be able to get, and it can be quite good,
I do want to...
which is exactly what Lars did here.
Water move I'm not worried about. The
Big old
fighting
Palmot.
move can happen. The Sacred Sword. Would do with the
Actually,
flex.
was Palmot an A? Does anybody remember?
So I'm fine.
I can pull it up on the dock and find
So
out,
he's
but
Kilowattrel, like I said, Kilowattrel is what he does.
I'll actually
So
do
I'm
that
fine.
right now.
Should be a 2-hit if he's fully offensive. He's max HP, not a 2-hit.
Look at Lars's team.
At least in this turn, I'm fine for queuing.
Just Borussia.
That Reflect is gone. Depending on what he does. I might
Uh,
just keep staying in. Get my Vepsis spin off. How much damage are we talking? That's 2 over 50%. We're off the
Palmot was in fact an A tier, so it was actually auctioned for. I think he got it pretty cheap, but
Yeah, Reflect wears off as well.
still.
Yeah, that's like I said, there's a water move in the sun.
a little weird for it to be an A
Don't
tier
give me
mon,
a
actually,
Torkoal,
eh?
not Torkoal, the Kilowattrel.
A little bit strange.
So here it is. Nice. Okay, I was a bit worried about the Sacred Sword move maybe, or more getting more spikes up, and then I kill him and stuff like that. But then he has 2 spikes, and I potentially have trouble to
So what happened here?
yeah,
What did I miss?
we just queuing.
God damn
Now
it.
the screens are gone.
Stop doing that. Let me see. Missed a few turns here. Okay, so the Kilowattrel, and then the Iron Treads came in. The Samurott doubled in on it. And then I think...
Shell on that.
What happened?
You know, yes, that nice. That's 2 over 50%. We're off the, yeah, that's
Razor Shell.
Razor Shell.
What?
That's nice. Shell on that.
That is crazy.
Reflect wears off as well, but yeah, that's like I said, there's a water
Why did that do
The
5?
only switching he has worried about the just the Q again. Torkoal.
That's
And
sharpness
Kilowattrel.
boosted. I get the screens up and he's probably like max defense. Wait, is the sun out? No, the sun doesn't matter. This thing is
I'm
an
feeling confident.
iron
As of now.
Pokemon. It's
As of now, I'm
electric
feeling
terrain that boosts it. What is going on here?
If he does switch into Kilowattrel, like that's spinning. He is not Terra Kilowattrel, so I don't have to worry about any move, and we just kill the hammer. So. And I still have all the ones which have taken very little damage so far.
Wait, what happened here? Another earthquake knocked it out. Damn.
That thing can speed
Wow, this treads is crazy.
opportunity to get my screen.
What the hell?
Just gonna do that.
All right,
Just gonna do that.
in comes the Torkoal.
Sun is already up. So I know what to
Crest
do. Might try to
gonna
kill
get
the
back up the
Probably
screens.
just lava plumes again, but this is my opportunity to setting my screens. I'll probably go for Reflect first. Yawn. Fails.
Can't yawn.
Perfect. That, I did not break
Yeah,
it,
that's
honestly.
I don't like the bring of yawn
That
plus
just happened to work
toxic
out.
like corrosion.
And I go for actually Reflect first.
Glamora, like it's very counterintuitive. I very much dislike that.
And after I got the Reflect up, I probably just
I don't like Tar Heel's build this week at all.
Roaring Moon here.
The Appleton last week was
Aiden, Aiden is
sick.
not roaring Moon. Who was he?
This,
I'm super fine with that.
Okay, so Reflect goes up. This is AV. It's not a real threat. You can probably just get up your light screen and be done with it.
We get a side screen as well.
And then you can Lunar Dance, I
Worried about me
guess.
going to Treads again, just trying to spin.
And then you still have
Double.
5 turns of screens, right?
Roost
Well,
on
6
the
on one,
water.
5 on the other.
He has a healthy again.
Do you even have to Lunar Dance, though?
Boom. Get more toxic damage on me, which is honestly fine. And now I
Does
just
Lars have anything to, like, seriously damage this, though?
press still fast enough to at least get one screen up with Glimmer, for example, anti-Torkoal. He does stay in apparently, so I'm fine with just going to Treads here. I have all my screens up, so I'm not worried what this one wants to do. Weather Ball. Oh yeah, Weather Ball, that's the thing.
Oh.
But I have the screen up, so that still does a good amount.
Oh,
Very
boy.
good amount. Do I have to worry about Glimora now? No, I think I just...
Good bring. Nice weather ball.
Break me there. Good job on that.
All right.
If I die, I go to Mrs. Mana and start doing things, right? So I think I'm fine with that. I think I Rapid Spin here. I think I just Rapid Spin here in case something weird happens.
I like the way that Lars thinks about every turn.
That's right here.
Like he's
Ball
very
again. Makes sense.
he breaks down the turn very well.
Get my... Oh, wait, the numbers versus this.
It's got a solid thought process, a solid play process, prep, everything. Lars is just a really good player.
Okay. Now,
Always has been.
pure max HP on Kilowatt.
But yeah, you definitely go Enamorous here, right?
On the thing. Still Revival Blessing for Royal when in doubt. When in doubt, I still have that.
This is what he wanted to do, was go Enamorous. Well, it's AV, right?
Does a shit ton of damage.
A little
I think I
rough.
go for that. Yeah, good stuff from my opponent. I do have the light screen up, so...
Oh wait, it's not AV, it roosted.
I did Terra, so I can Terra.
Can't be AV, right?
Don't want to switch into that. Back light screen, I have both.
Oh, the sun does weaken water moves. Yes, thank you for that, Icer.
Ring dance.
Yeah, now I realize why the Razor Shell did so little.
I've set up on my...
Max says the reflect was up plus the sun. Yeah, cuts the damage in 4
Magellan, Glimmer,
essentially.
Ace of Draco, after that DQ.
Okay.
That's a shit ton of damage. And then DQ. Should be guaranteed faster.
This should be corrosion regardless. It's only the Palmot really that's affected by the T-spikes at this point. So Earthquake doesn't really matter.
Most likely Dragon on my part, I'm gonna say. I still have my Babiri Berry on my Anomalous, so I'm not. I think I can deal with the Moon. Making sure it doesn't get out of hand. In combination of my Babiri Berry Anomalous plus Palmot should do it. Should do it. Because Palmot, he's Kilowatt still, but still, Palmot does very nice with this team. Once I get an agility up, I'm looking fine as well. Depends a lot, like I said, it's gonna be annoying, like the prediction, if he's gonna be going back into Kilowatt. Come back to Kilowatt, yeah. Back to Kilowatt he goes. On my Q, keeps this thing around, it makes sense, So
this Kilowatt is actually proving to be a massive annoyance to Lars.
What I need to do? How do I kill this thing?
Like, he really doesn't have much for it. He Terra watered the Volcanion as well. Like,
I think I go Crest, Hackett. Then I go to Palmot.
but like, what is Palmot doing?
Kilowatt is a big nuisance. I need to get an agility up at some point.
It's definitely Volt Absorb, right?
Kill me. I think I just Luna Dance even. I just Luna Dance here. Get some HP and something back from switch in. Yeah, Weather Ball, Kilowatt. That was good prep. I didn't think about that when switching into my traps. I was thinking, okay, yeah, obviously electric and flying moves, don't have to worry about that. But Rail Golf,
Yeah.
definitely good move, definitely caught me off guard.
Yeah, Weather Ball was a really good bring, and this Kilowatt is just like super annoying to this build that Lars brought. Like, he can't do anything.
Let's switch out and do what? Is something I can set up?
Okay.
Okay, now he goes into the drawing move. Now he
In
goes
comes the
into
moon.
dance.
Okay, this is actually really bad for Tar Heel though, because now the Enamorous gets in completely free.
Do I go off? Do I go to Anomalous? I think I
The Reflect wearing off is a little bit annoying, obviously. What terrors are the moon again?
Let's find out what you are. Let's find what you are. We'll go for agility. I will go for agility.
Tar Heel is playing more
Because then even after he
Esports.
terras- Yeah, I go for agility. Because then even after he terras, I know what move to take.
Dark and Fire, right?
That's my way to go. That's my way to go.
Oh no, it's Dark and
Just switch off.
Flying
Okay,
now, I
take that as
think.
well. Take that for sure. Magellan.
Did he
Okay.
just change that? I can't
I need-
remember.
How much am I doing to the... How much am I doing to
Big
the
agility.
I still have
Gave him the agility for free as well, by the way.
Okay, Kilowatt. Do I need
wanna
plus
mention
one to
that.
kill? I need to get plus one to kill. Plus one. Plus one.
Hmm.
Yeah. So I think what I do is I just go for one combined here. Because then I definitely get every hit from this guy. And then I can sweep, I think.
Yeah, he does have the
Okay,
Lunar
let's
Dance
go
saved
for
up
one.
for later. Yeah.
Ooh, barely though. Of course he gets 10%
Oh,
poison.
dude.
Well, isn't that a thing? Isn't that a thing?
Oh, that's big.
Isn't that a
Wow.
thing? Getting a 10% poison on me. Rip, rip, rip.
Did that just win?
Well, this
I don't know if no, the Kilo probably died because it's not AV, right? Seemed to be very SpDef, but it still probably died.
this got just super annoying. It's probably just
So that's the Lunar Dance wasted, by the way. That turn on the Palmot.
Blessing something? Who do I revival bless? Who do I revival bless? Is this
So
Reds?
Banded Revival Blessing.
Scared of what rule? I won't be able to set up again for you. God damn it. Oh no! If you have power.
Yeah, this is bad. Yeah, I guess Revival Blessing isn't banned.
Just got a whole lot more annoying.
I guess it's just Shed Tail?
This game just got a whole lot more annoying. Due to
Maybe
this,
it's Lepaberry with Revival Blessing?
You're just EQ. Straightforward. Yeah, that's cute.
I'm not sure.
EQ,
I'd have to go and check.
nudge.
You'd think that being part of the
Damn it.
staff that I
It
would
was
like
good
know
for
these things.
Then it was
You would think,
Moon. Torkoal died,
but
Kilowattrel died,
my name's Aster,
Moon.
and
Picked Earth Power because
if you
I
didn't know,
put him in range of,
and
Power.
I don't know these things. I don't keep up with these things. So many new rules this season, though. Like I didn't have a chance to go through every single one.
Makes sense. He wants to set up the sun for his thing.
So we are going to see an Earthquake come out on the Torkoal. It's only going to take about half. You might not die to the next one. Probably doesn't, in fact. That looks like quite a high roll.
No doubt about that.
Especially if this is Max Fizdef Treads.
Iron Treads versus Torkoal.
So what are we doing here?
EQ probably from here. I mean, you might be worried about Rapid Spin as well. So EQ could be a 2-hit versus that. If he predicts the EQ, which is pretty obvious, or switch it into Torkoal. Either way, he doubles out into so I knock off here. Either way, he switches out. Should switch out Kilowattrel. He either predicts my Volcanion, or he predicts my EQ. In both scenarios, Kilowattrel.
Kill death for the Pokemon that get revived and die again. That is correct. Yes, coach of the Montreal Habsals. Yes. If they get Revival Blessing again, I'm not actually sure how that works for Katie. I think it just continues counting, right? So if you have a Revival Blessing one, you essentially have like 7 deaths that game.
What can you do? Put on Sediments as well. Get EQ. Go from there.
I don't know. I'd have to ask Jolt. That's actually quite interesting. That's a good question, Bash.
With a Thunderbolt, because it might not be max special attack with the data switch out.
I'm sure Frank's gonna watch this at some point. He's definitely gonna watch this battle, and he'll reply to me. He'll comment on the video before I even get a chance to ask Jolt, because I'll probably forget to ask Jolt how it works. So Frank will tell me.
That could be a thing as well. Well. This game is going downhill.
And if you don't know who Frank is, obviously
This
it's
game is going downhill fast, so it's not
Lars's assistant
got a
coach,
speed boost. It can't be max attack. In the sun, of course, it's
FranCTrode. FranCTrode.
Yes. Body press does a good amount of damage, but I think I want to go with burn.
So it goes for the Will-O-Wisp into the moon.
But it could be. But I'm
Yeah, so things are not looking good for Lars. If I have to say it, I would say that Lars loses this game. So curious how leagues with a Revival Blessing in terms of stats. Yeah. Yeah, that's a really good question. I never actually considered that myself. Oh, he's Lama.
So I should have gone for the body press. Now he's +1. Now if he just sweeps me, but he has to go for Q. I can get him back to neutral again. Maybe he doesn't have a dragon move. Yeah, I have to make some weird things here. I have to make weird things here. Get back, switch out, elements.
That's if he's EQ. If he just goes straight for a dragon move, you're boned. Like that's rough.
Well, Gitaras. He's not gonna go for Terrifire with Volcanion. Oh, he's Terrifire. Oh, he's Terrifire with Volcanion.
Okay, so it's still Terrafire. So I think, yeah, now Lars is actually going to switch this for Terra Flying, I think,
Terrabest Fire?
from here to week 4. Because the change is already made on the dock.
Sun is gone.
So spoiler, this thing becomes Terra Flying, one of the transactions used for Play More Esports.
Draco doesn't kill him because he's fire. Let's go for this. Draco meter will do like 50-60%.
I do Earthquake, right?
He's Terra Fire though. How much is my Q doing? Q doing is more and it doesn't get.
I think you just lose to Kilowattrel regardless.
Get another, goes for another DD. Back to +1.
EQ might kill. This thing's very frail on the Fizdef side.
Do this, potentially.
Oh, no, not at all. All right.
I do have the
Well,
boost.
GG. That's pretty much game, right? I think that's just game. There's nothing you can do here.
Cannot set up again. +1 crunch kills me. +1. I don't know what he could have. So far, I'd only seen Terrablasts in DD. But even at neutral, the dragon would have killed me. So he's scared of me being Havandary.
It's just like crunch and fire move are all you really need here, right? So I think Tar Heel actually has this.
Dragon will obviously just kill me at neutral.
Very unfortunate. Lars had good prep, but Tar Heel figured it out.
-1.
He figured out that the Kilowattrel basically walled the entire team.
In some world, maybe Salamence can do this.
Yeah, for sure. Treads fantasy owners. Sorry, guys.
What's happening here?
Yeah, Volk is very, very bulky, yeah.
Now he's at +1 attack. I don't know why would he go for active steam eruption here. go for Terrorblast Fire for some reason. This is the only attacking move. Is like DD, Substitute, Roost, Terrorblast Fire. That is set. Okay, now it depends how strong Kilowattrel is. How much damage can do to my Salamence.
Oh, and I don't know if you're like spoiling the game, but are you saying that the Kilowattrel doesn't win? Because I'd be shocked if this thing doesn't die to T-Bolt from here. There's no way. Right?
Like, obviously he has to go Kilowattrel here, because the other things I kill. Yeah, now he has to go Thunderbolt, which will kill me here. Not much about that. I can switch into
okay.
Kilowattrel hit. Because I wanted some kind of bulky variant. Because it took too little from my move.
Nope, you're dead.
It's not AV. It's not AV. Definitely not AV.
I don't know if I don't think the Salamence can 1v1 everything. Because you have to like roost 4 to 5 times just to get out of 2 at KO range from T-Bolt, I believe. And then you have to Draco. It's not gonna kill. The Kilo can roost on you. It's like obviously it has to avoid Earthquake, so it might not do that. But yeah, Kilo is kind of weak, but like Salamence isn't the bulkiest either, so like I'm pretty sure the T-Bolt does a hefty amount of damage. It's kind of like what can I compare it to? Yeah, that looks like it makes sense on the damage. About 50. Like it did 49. Yeah, the thing I can compare it to is like there's a specific Rabombi's Moonblast. Kilowattrel feels like Rabombi a little bit, where it's like quite frail, has about the same offensive stats, and is like really fast. And its Moonblast just hits like dumb hard, like for no reason. Like you'd think that it doesn't do that much, but because of the base power of the move, it's like it just always does so much. It just feels like a really strong Moonblast. Right, because like you can consider Clefable to have about the same special attack stat, and Clefable hits quite hard with Moonblast too. So.
Draco. Doing all of it with max HP. I need a Draco. I think that's the thing I need. Come on, game. Okay.
Para. Okay, well yeah, nothing went his way here.
And I missed the Draco, so I get all the Hexos.
Okay, well it didn't matter. It didn't.
Yeah, sucks to lose like this, but it happens. That's Pokemon. That's Pokemon. What can you do? Sometimes games just decide, no, you get poisoned, you miss the moves, and you get fully parried.
Yeah, the poison on the Enamorous lost him the game for sure.
Sometimes games just be like that.
He definitely had this. It was definitely going to be a lot closer. That was a 3-0, right? There were 3 alive?
So yeah, I get, okay.
Yeah, 3 alive. Okay, so that's just a basic win. Okay, so Lars taking an L. Tar Heel picking up another W after a really rough week 1 is now 2-1, actually. And but both on away games, unfortunately. So they don't pick up the extra point from winning the home games, but still, win's a win. Definitely take that. Tar Heel sitting with 4 points now, I believe. Unless last week was a big win, I do not remember. But hello, John. Nothing I really want to check out. Yeah, nothing from this one. All right. Yeah, Donphan regain next week, exactly. All right, next up. Here we go, boys. Del, I'm sorry. We do check these out from the home team's perspective. And you were the away team this week, just like you were last week. But we will get to see your prep regardless, just like we did last week. So, coil up, baby. Let's go.
Hello. My name is Galadite74.
All right, so we got Galadite here.
Hello,
I hate the way they start their videos. Just this massive blur on the screen, a field blur across the entire screen.
The GBA.
Just stop. I don't like this. Okay, let me see what you guys brought. So you guys brought the Valiant, the Slowking, the Tauros, the Donphan, the Goodra, and the T-Tar. So the combination of Valiant and T-Tar was expected. Valiant draws in Slowking. It's the only thing that can switch in on fairy moves, and T-Tar takes complete advantage of it and just fires off really powerful attacks. Now, I did see Quackable in both of your thumbnails, so I'm assuming this thing does something. It's only holding leftovers, so it's nothing too crazy. Flame Orb, lagging tail, interesting. So definitely wants that like latest possible chilly reception, I guess, against the opposing Slowking. I'm assuming that's what that's for. Might also be carrying Trick. That's probably what it is, right? Trick for the Valiant. Then we got an Assault Vest on the Cyclozar. Makes sense. Focus Sash on Baxcalibur. I think that's going to be Nah, not too hard to keep intact, honestly. And then Choice Scarf on the Electrode, which is wild to see on Electrode, which is like the fastest thing ever. But I guess you need something to outspeed Booster Valiant at the very least, so that's not terrible. Seems like he really over-prepped for Valiant, which isn't a bad thing, especially a Terra Valiant, right? So.
Good luck, have fun to my opponent.
Yep.
This is gonna be a fun one.
All right.
Hopefully we can pull out a W and win this week.
You told Dell to do Donphan?
I think I got everything.
What does that mean? What does that mean, Owen? What does do Donphan mean?
Oh, actually, I can get rid of this note.
All right, here we go.
Sure,
for thumbnail?
That's fine.
A lot of the coaches are doing the same mon across their 2 videos, which like I kind of like because it kind of like puts them in like, it gives them like, how can I say this, relation to each other, right? It's easy to identify that they're both the same battle, but at the same time, obviously you want to hype up your mon, they want to hype up their mon. It's kind of a gray area.
Actually, Rock Blast would be very scary.
But yeah, let's put this to a 1.25. I won't give you guys the 1.5 treatment.
The goal was just
Give you guys the 1.25. All right, so we have the Baxcalibur Sash lead into the Tyranitar with Sand. So Sash would get broken no matter what happens here unless the Baxcalibur switches out.
Rather than just Swords Dancing.
So it could go for an Earthquake for sure. Would die immediately to like bandage Stone Edge into sand damage.
I think I'll just hit this guy with Earthquake. As much as I want to dance really bad here, I think just hitting this and getting my damage is going to do really sick.
Oh, so you never found out that it was Sash?
So, go for Earthquake. This will do like 70%.
EQ, big EQ,
Low kick.
big low kick.
Range
I see.
Sand, which is sick.
Cool.
Another turn of sand after this. I do. Awesome.
That kind of looks like, I think you guys are banded.
Now,
Am I wrong in saying that?
There is no ground switching, so Earthquake, duh. We'll just do that.
We were Rock Blast. Oh, wow. I mean, you would have needed 4 hits, I think, to get the KO there, because low kick is quite strong.
So
I think it's base 120 into this.
Exactly how I planned this first 2 turns to go, but it's still, we got the same result. We broke something down.
3 attacks rocks.
And
Salazzle, yeah, that makes sense.
Or get
Yeah.
more chip on something else.
Sorry I started without you, Del. But yeah, we're here. It's your game.
Hopefully it doesn't affect this too much.
Yeah, low kick's good. Low kick is a good bring for sure.
We clicked Earthquake. It is so we're gonna pop the thing Shuka really early. That's awesome.
Yeah, average more for sure.
That did like 30-ish%.
Wow.
We can see by saying who's faster. They are faster.
Wow, the Tauros is faster, and it took nothing from Earthquake. That's
not really. So I think I'm just
wow.
staying in
Tauros is crazy, man.
Extra chip, I don't think really means anything unless they do anything crazy. There we go. So we'll lose our backs, but again, we got a lot out these first few turns, so I'm not upset at all.
Well, I don't think 3 Rock Blast hits is unlucky. That's pretty average. That's like what you'll get most of the time. Isn't it like 30, 30, 20, 20 on 2, 3, 4, 5 hits? I think it's something like that, right? It's like 35, 35, 15, 15,
and then I will
somewhere around there.
go
Because I know loaded dice puts you at like 50, 50 on 4 and 5.
Blaze. Let's say you're offensive. I mean, I don't get one shot by anything.
Yeah, I don't think you are. I sort of.
Yeah, I go for Chip Room. Yeah, they go for Wild Charge.
Nah, there's no way you guys. There's no way you guys are. Nice wild charge. It's Trick Room, cool. But it still gets to go last because of Lagging Tail, right? Always last in its priority bracket, regardless of Trick Room.
And I'm Lagging Tail, so there's a chance they might just straight up go for what's it called? They might go for CC.
Yeah, low kick was just infinitely better for sure.
So I will simply just reception out.
Yeah, Rock Blast would have covered Sash, but you still needed 4 hits. Like, no. Could have gone loaded dice, but you can't predict like back's lead, right?
They just withdraw, so Ursaluna gets.
It does make some sense, but.
And it's faster than everything on this team. Oh, let's go. Yep.
T-Tar?
I tell my really bad joke here. Oh my gosh, it's Adam Sandler IRL.
All right, let's go.
Wait, is that actually Chili Reception's like text and animation? I had no idea. It does that? Chili Reception is in you receive like cold shoulder? That's so funny. Wow. That's so good. Slowking the comedian getting like crickets on stage.
The only thing I can think of is Air Balloon Gudra and
yeah, same. I haven't seen it in Wi-Fi either.
So I'm not really too worried about that scenario. Again, Tauros can come out. This is gonna sack. Yeah, they're gonna sack this.
Yeah, for sure. Best move added. My favorite move now.
Well,
Just because of that.
I didn't really have a great pivot into, so that can
That's like way better than Celebrate. That's just infinitely better
Also,
than
I didn't
Celebrate. It's
mention
better
it,
than
the,
Taunt. It's better
We
than
got so much information
Torment.
from Tauros earlier.
All of those moves. Nasty Plots animation. That might be the best
Donphan
move.
comes out. I mean, this makes sense, right?
In terms of like animation and text, that might be the
Let's
best
say
move.
you're- Dude, oh my goodness.
In comes
I don't
Donphan
even
on
know
the
if this is
Ursaluna.
Tauros, I assume it does.
What do you guys,
I mean, I'm
counter
saying
or
maybe,
something?
Like, my play's the same. I'm just gonna Facade. I guess counter would be the one thing that would be scary. But I would just click Facade here. And just
This
hit
is the
click
switch
button.
in. Yep.
That's all it is. We're just gonna be clicking buttons here. Okay, so my Facade goes off. Oh my god, I got a crit. I don't
Sturdy.
think in the grand scheme of things that's really gonna matter all that much. It's Rocky Helmet. Okay, so Endeavor.
Endeavor,
Ooh,
nice.
That blows. I died. Okay, that's bad. Good bring.
Yep,
Okay.
yep. I don't think
almost clicked
Donphan
the
actually
button,
gets counter right
expecting
now.
something like a counter or-
But
well, I
yeah,
mean,
Endeavor, very good bring.
Same scenario.
Very nice, boys.
This thing's in Trick Room still, so
Good stuff.
unfortunately, I think something else has to take a hit, which blows.
No,
That
you
actually
can
really
just Psychic.
sucks.
What are you
I
talking
think I
about?
hit on something.
Oh no, you still move last because of the lagging tail.
about to say.
Wow. That is so unfortunate. The only mon
Oh,
slower than the
this is actually
Donphan in Trick Room is actually holding lagging tail.
Sickles are
That
actually
is
pretty important.
hilarious.
I don't think I live in
What the hell?
Let's see this.
That has to be the most unfortunate thing ever. Well, I don't know about one more.
Slowking is
Do you
so
kill?
important
You don't
this
kill
season, it's
Quack.
crazy
You don't
how
kill
Cyclers are
everything here.
not
I'm
as
pretty sure you
important,
don't
right?
kill the
I'm gonna go Cyclozar.
Psych, right?
Yeah.
But you do get
This
an
could be
Endeavor
great,
off.
but I really do not want my Slowking at 1 health.
Yeah, but isn't the
Check status. One turn trickle miss. I'm gonna use.
but isn't this special? Oh my god, it's not special.
Best,
Oh
like,
no.
'cause if this is the one I
That's-
can regen out with
oh,
right
no.
now, as opposed to my Slowking being a sitting belt. But the only thing again, it really sucks is body press.
Yeah, I think Slow King and
Yeah,
just
never.
Chili out again would have
Oh,
worked.
it's Rocky Helmet. I'm stupid. Well, I'm dead. Oh my gosh, I'm so dumb.
Oh, he lost 2
well, I
months
killed
to the Donphan.
But I do lose my Cyclozar.
Yeah, I see why you wanted that in the thumbnail now. that definitely makes sense.
Trick Room
Nice
MC.
job.
Let me make sure I'd see it. Yeah.
Great prep, guys. Nice
That's
freaking
cool.
Donphan.
Issue is
Coil up,
that-
baby. We're up.
There's a
What is it,
there's a
4 to
lot
3
more
right now?
scenario here. I want to go Quackable really.
You should have put Cyclozar in the thumbnail. Yeah, totally.
You know, Dudes are huge.
Came in and died the same turn.
If he goes Val, he kind of gets a kill.
Yeah, they have nothing for Valiant now.
Okay.
Val just wins.
I'm gonna go Quackable.
Yeah, sick Donphan prep.
I guess a smart play would have been going into Electrode. You know what? Going into Electrode would have been smarter there because I could Volt Switch on the Gudra. All right, well.
Hold on, isn't Donphan a speed tie with Luna? Like if they go max Luna? Wasn't that kind of like... Because like if you switch in Donphan on the Facade and then they just attack you again, you still have to deal with a whole ass Luna. Okay, granted it took like, what, 16, 6, 22, 44%? But, like, that's still a little bit risky, isn't it? Yeah, but you speed tie, Owen. It doesn't matter if you were very, very fast. They could have been very, very fast. It's base 50 versus base 50. Yeah, 44% off is great. Don't get me wrong. But it's just like... I don't know. Like, I guess you guys didn't really have any other countermeasure. I did say in week 3 preview that Luna might be a problem. So you guys dealt with it extremely well, all things considered. Burn Helmet. Oh, and Ice Shard, yeah. Ice Shard would probably chip it for about another 20. Yeah, you didn't really have a choice but to sack into it. It was extremely free into a lot of your guys' stuff, for sure. Yeah, Donphan was probably your best answer.
Is it fine? I can Terra, so Wild Charge isn't really the threat that it can be. But I am -1, which doesn't make me feel great.
Yeah, only losing
I
one
should
mon
just
to
go
it
on
and still picking up a KO on Cyclozar because they brought Trick Room is so good.
Which, like, Wild
That
Charge
is
feels
so
free here,
good.
which is why I don't like this play. Wild Charge.
Big
Right,
Adam
two of
Sandler.
Okay, they CC. Okay, that's
CC
fine.
comes
Now I'm
out.
a lot less scared. Because I did that. That was another play just in case I Terra'd. They could have CC'd. That's why I didn't want to stay in and like Terra and bulk up just in case that scenario happened. So part of me wants the Yawn and Chili Reception. Another part of me just wants the raw Psychic.
You probably just Chili here?
I like the Yawn play a little bit more because it does force him to make a play.
No, you made the right play.
Yeah,
CC is still good. You guys are still up.
Yeah, that's fine. Also, the reason I haven't gone Electrode is just because they withdraw. So this is a good play. Is that Guja? Yeah,
that is
Guja.
Guja.
I'm really happy to make this play.
Paul Coffee.
Yeah, easy.
Nice emotes, Tim.
Any other play would make sense to you.
Thanks for stopping
And
by
I could
the
go
way.
play Portable, I think. But I'm putting myself in a better scenario for that. Thank you.
Once again, thank you all for being here and watching the Week 3 GBA games with me. Make sure to subscribe if you guys haven't already. Subscribe to all the coaches in the description as well. And like the stream while you're at it. Why not? Transfers over a like to the video. It's nice for my stats, some stat padding. Paul Coffee's stat padding right now. Wait, what happened? What did I miss? Big T-Bolt. And then a Chili out. So what comes in the Quack? Okay, cool. Threat. Big threat. Wait, why is the Gudra asleep? What did I miss? Oh, yawned on the switch, and then you guys just attacked. So that's a little bit scary into the Quack, right?
Straight up.
The Quack kind of gets a free turn
Go
here.
back down to the Tauros. I think I take the Intimidate first, right? Yeah, I do. That kind of sucks.
Clear Amulet would have been cool here on the Quack.
Let me think about this.
But I mean, Aqua Step into S&D is probably fine for them, right?
Do I want a Terra? Do I want a Terra is the better question. I feel like no, because it doesn't matter.
And it's
yet.
3 a.m. where you are? I don't know.
I don't think my
Well,
Terra
you've been
is
here
yet.
every stream, so
reason I
thank
bulk
you
up
for showing
is
up.
because
Appreciate it,
I
man.
don't want to kill this thing. Like, he breaks myself, then I kill this thing. Then Iron Valve comes out, and I get nothing out of the turn.
Huge number of
Okay, so I
viewers
can
this
get
stream.
2%
Thank you
essentially
guys
plus
so
one.
much.
And,
Jesus
we'll see
Christ.
if I can kill
I was
a
told that you
Scout
stream to
plus
10
one
viewers usually
Aqua Step.
for like the first
That might
year.
be a little bit.
There's 25 people doing it here.
Don't kill it.
You guys are
Trying
cracked.
to
Thank
focus
you.
that would be completely honest with you. I think I'm gonna bulk anyway though. Yeah. They draw blades.
Yeah,
I
right.
kinda thought they were gonna do that, and I did think about.
By the way, guys,
that's
if
last
at any
turn, but,
point the sound is like
faded. If I tear it there, I
a
think
little
I'll draw
off
blade, then
on any of these, do let me know. Don't be afraid to let me
It's
know.
Fine. I'm not +1. I'm neutral attack +1 defense. I'm definitely terrestrializing now.
Yeah, I'm not sure what you do into the yawn and the Slow King though. That's the thing.
And I'm gonna go for an Aqua Step.
So free Terra, free Aqua Step.
I don't like this. I don't like this because I need this for the Gudra. Like, I cannot kill the Gudra without this one.
It's true that they can't really touch the
Yeah, they're
Gudra
both
outside of
up.
this, right?
Is that a throw? Is going for another bulk up a throw? I don't think it is, because I can kill the other guy at +2. But then if he's booster energy, he outspeeds me anyway.
This is a weird turn, right?
+2. Just does too much damage.
Because there's like so many options here.
I'm going for it. I'm going for the bulk up. And that's right. Okay, Terra. Make sure I Terra. Bulk out.
Yeah. Yeah, once the duck dies, yeah, Gudra wins for sure. With only Trode and the
I should live 2 CCs. That's why.
and the
like, I'm
Slow
not
King
crazy right now.
alive in the back.
I should live this one into the next one with a bulk up.
Yeah.
The issue again, it just comes down if he's booster energy, which I think he would be in this game. Again, I do have to keep this on for the Gudra.
Booster's good.
But,
Scarf's also good in this game. I liked Scarf for you
definitely
guys.
Yeah, I Aqua Step here every time.
Because it meant you always had an out to boosted Quack, boosted Baxcalibur.
So we'll see.
I
I'm
liked
going to-
Scarf on
If I
preview.
don't see boost energy, I might just stay in and hit it and risk Scarf. But if I see the indicator, then I'm gonna switch. But yeah, I do
Yeah.
this next move.
Well, considering what you've seen from the Slow King at this point, I don't
could
think
also
you would
status it, but
expect
I don't think
EQ.
would matter
on
just
it.
+2 defense now. We'll see how low I get. Oh, we just withdraws. If he goes Gudra, that's a good play.
Definitely
That
not
is,
Gudra.
MattyBrollic. He hasn't bought this one out yet.
Slow King.
Actually, this might be like game changing for me. Oh, that doesn't even two-shot. What?
That does not two-shot. Interesting.
Wow. Red card. Wow.
Oh,
All
nice.
right. Good bring.
There we go.
Good bring.
Nice. Good bring, guys.
Brings out Electrode. Hey,
Sick.
that was a really good play on my opponent's part.
Great tech.
Wasn't
I
bad,
love
but-
these sets. I love you guys. I love your guys'
I don't
sets,
get it.
man.
Yikes, this is a really tough
So
spot to be in.
good. God, I'd get caught out by like
I'm definitely Volt Switching here.
easily at least half of this.
I think he just chilly receptions.
The Donphan was such a good
that's
bring.
fine. I still
This
think
Slow
that's
King
out
with
of the
Red
way.
Card is such a good like emergency measure.
He just withdraws. Okay, so something's getting hit with a Volt Switch.
Beautiful.
It's gonna be the Tauros. Okay. I don't think this kills. Especially
Considering
for
your
Fonzie.
reaction to the taunt into rest last week, Del,
Yeah, let's
I want to I want to watch your red card reaction.
So
So I'm gonna go over to your video after we're done this.
let me think about this play here.
12 seconds later.
What I can do is go Slow King. I think that just seems like the
That was an interesting like random edit in the video.
I don't
Okay.
None of that. I don't think so.
Cool.
I don't think Yawn. Part of me wants to trick him. I feel like the Slow King would just beat my ass then. Because like Trick Room's really good, because then I'll underspeed the Valiant.
Yeah, I can understand you wanting to try to sack here.
Chilly Reception's the play. Chilly Reception's the play. Yeah. Yeah.
SpongeBob
he's gonna
cutaways are
knock him out
always great.
here. Do I,
Big
how does
damage.
Chilly
Okay,
Reception work? Do I
so
switch out?
you
Okay.
still get the momentum though
Second
because
thing
of
I
the
like
chili.
Which forces out. It doesn't let Valiant in. So okay, I do get a snow up. Yeah, audience is left already looking.
The crickets, so good.
Right here. I'm not in a good spot.
And that time there actually was no audience because the Tauros died. So good.
Yeah. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know how I beat the.
You were so
Mimic
sick.
deck with the Goodra rounds because I can never like spam electric move or anything.
Okay. Well, I'll do the red card, see how you react, and then I'll go to the end of the game. All right, Big Trode's in.
Where this battle went downhill is when I let the Ursula just die. Endeavor was an extremely good bring with the Flame Orb, knocking myself out. He probably had Ice Shard realistically. That was just extremely good on my opponent's part. I don't think there's anything I could have did to where I would have not taken a million damage, but I think I could have at least killed the Donphan. I got some momentum out of it. I Volt Switch here. I don't stay in, like nothing. This thing,
Yeah.
I don't believe this thing's killed Eternously.
Big praise on the on Galladate's part for the Donphan set.
We're going to quadruple here. Get some
All right.
leftovers recovery back.
Big Quack comes in. I'm assuming you guys are Sleep Talk? Because you kind of only need like 2 moves here?
I really want to sub. I want to bulk up too. Clicking one of those 2 buttons. I could just CC. If I CC, like if I get this thing gone, then Electro's in a better spot. Not great because of the Slow King, but it's in a lot better. I want to go for the sub risking this thing. And I think I can.
Ah,
do that.
okay,
Well,
AV.
It's kind of nice for the.
So like you definitely keep this alive. You just go Slow King, right? There's nothing they can do about the Slow King
Sub's
bring
fine.
in.
He withdraws. Okay, so I think I make the right play.
It's like they're not at +1.
Doesn't knock out a Slow King. Yeah.
It's healthier now as well.
Yeah, no world.
It's leftovers of Black Sludge. Black Sludge, I
I
think,
guess
right?
actually, I guess bulking up and in 2 Aqua Steps and hoping I can live a hit from this thing would have been better.
I think you still don't kill
I
with
think
2
I
Aqua
can live a
Steps
better
because of
play. I think
the.
he's probably
Oh, you guys
really,
aren't. Oh, right, red card. Yeah, right. I saw the animation. I remembered it as leftovers for some reason.
I think I just have to go for that play. Yeah, I guess bulk up would have been better then because I would have been a little bit more HP. That's kind of a throw on my part, but it happens, I guess. Let me just make sure. I get up to like 44.
Yeah, sub was definitely not
Roll.
the
Yeah, I put
optimal
myself
play
up
there.
spot for a roll. If you just click
I
select
think
all,
you either
you
Aqua
can-
Step 3 times and hope it's a 3-hit
Yeah,
KO on the
bulk up.
Slow King because like then you have nothing even with Valiant, right?
Uh,
Then you don't
yeah,
kill Valiant with Aqua Step,
That's the only thing I can think of.
even at
Just bulk up a
+1,
bit.
right?
You better
I'm
play that.
assuming you guys are EV'd for +1 Aqua Step.
Yeah, select bombs. So I just need to hope I live this next one. Because 2 Aqua Step should kill us, right? And I assume you're not really invested special attack. So I'm at 79 HP. It's a roll. If he's not invested, it's a roll in my favor to live. So I'm gonna go for
Alright.
the Aqua Step. Should 2-shot this thing. Yep. See? It's close, but still I think it does. I need to live this hit. It's a roll
Big
in my
sludge
favor.
bomb.
He's not invested. I can
Poison?
live it. That's pretty sick. Not gonna lie. It's
No
actually really,
poison?
Really cool. I click Aqua Step again. For sure. Yeah. Pretty sure I click Aqua Step again. No reason not to click any other button.
I think you guys are out of
kill Slow King.
range.
It's pretty
Oh.
nice.
You're not.
It's actually pretty nice. I think we're back in this game. I think we might be back in this game. Obviously, we're still not in a great spot, but that helped out quite a bit.
They're +2 step now though.
Because I'm at +2/+2. He needs to be Shadow Sneak on the Iron Valiant. Because I outspeed the. Do I outspeed?
In comes
Oh,
Wayne.
Valiant. Let's see it. Gretzky. He's not down. Okay, he's definitely Sneak then.
I like how it defaults to thinking you're Sneak.
Terra Ghost, Shadow Sneak. I'm +1 defense. I'm 31 HP.
Oh, Terra Ghost,
Counter,
right.
baby. 18%.
You guys are Terra Ghost.
Actually, it's like a roll. Oh, this is so tough. This is so tough.
Oh boy.
I really want to risk it. I really want to risk it. 'Cause Terra Ghost, max attack,
Isn't there
it's a roll.
play?
It's a roll.
Hold on. Isn't there play to go hard Strode because it's Scarfed? Like, if you're predicting a Shadow Sneak and it's the only thing that deals with this, isn't your play to go Electrode hard? I think it is, right? And then you Volt into the Slowking. Chili back into the Electrode? Or Psychic? I think I would have gone Trode here.
But I think
So I'm curious to see what you did.
And yeah, I'm going for it. Screw it. I think we're gonna lose the game because of this silly mistake I'm about to make here. He's Terra Ghost. He's gonna Shadow Sneak most likely. Again, max attack, Shadow Sneak, Terra Ghost, non-boosting. It's a 56% chance to kill me. From where I'm at.
It's a half roll?
He doesn't click it. I Aqua Set. He's
Woo!
what?
Woo! Holy
He
crap!
lived? What? Oh,
76-44 lives?
He lived?
Wow.
+2. He's gotta be bulky. +2.
Not that bulky, apparently.
There's 101 min to a
Wow, what a live.
I guess max HP would do it.
That's crazy.
Man, I really didn't think he'd
I'm shocked you
live.
guys weren't
I
Shadow
wasn't even-
Sneak.
I thought that was my mind. Like, I knew +1 didn't kill it, but +2.
Wait, are you guys Shadow
Wow.
Sneak?
And I gave him points for that too because of the GBA. I was gonna say something else. The GBA rules. So
Yeah, big
that
speed
blows.
gap, yeah.
That actually really blows. Yeah, we just lose this game. I don't have a way to kill Gudra at this point. I had to get like Omega Lucky or something. Yeah,
Try to get Omega Lucky. What are
unlucky.
you doing?
Unlucky.
You definitely locked the T-Bolt here.
I'm just gonna spam T-Bolt. We'll lose 1-0. Wow. Yeah.
What a close game.
I don't know what to say. I don't know what to put in words. Like, it's a good game, and I'm glad I went for the Aqua Step there and didn't overpredict. But he just lived. I'm really curious to see how much bulk he has, because again, he's got something in there. I don't know if I got low rolled. I don't know if I got high rolled. Maybe just super bulky. I don't know. Maybe I'll put a side note in during editing.
Oh, there it is. There's the side note.
I've got literally
43% chance to
nothing
KO.
worth.
So it was in
Yeah,
your
yeah,
favor
yeah,
slightly.
Beat that, but I think it's a
Wow.
success. Yeah, I don't. In terms of clock,
Agility,
I don't know what
Lum,
else there.
Spirit
The
Break.
only difference would have been bulking up initially. but in the
What's
end, it
that
doesn't
word?
matter, 'cause I was never
CC
put my
Shadow
Power
Claw.
Ranger Spirit Break,
Wow.
of course.
Sick.
Man,
Okay.
it was a good game. I did enjoy this game quite a bit.
Nice. The
Fuck, I
Gudra
lost,
finally
and
wakes up
gave
and spams Ice
L
Beam.
points 'cause that Iron
And
Valley
then
was a
T-Bolts
monster
the
race.
Slow King.
That kind of blows. But, you know, it is what it is. It happens. And I just died anyway.
Big.
Yeah, GG's to my opponent. Make sure to go check
Wow.
out his
Good
Instagram.
job, Dell.
We're
Let's
gonna
go.
find
Coil
one
up,
more.
baby.
Still have 2 points.
Coilers get another win. Now you need to win a home game. How about you do that for me, okay? All right, let me see this this red card turn. It was when the Quack was initially set up. Right?
Really fear the bulk up. Sludge Bomb allows me an option out.
Oh, you
That
were
means
sick. I can
the
hear it in your
opposite, so
voice.
This is great. We're gonna get rid of this, and it's not gonna be a threat anymore. Yeah, it doesn't even do half to us. Red card's gonna
Oh,
eliminate
Sniffling all the way, huh?
It's played really well, and there's still a chance I could lose, depending on what that Glow King's decking, or the Slow King for him is decking. Aqua Step, here it is.
The slow roll.
We live. We
On
live
5.
on 5 HP. The clutch defensive investment pays off, and we
I love the
have
glasses,
a chance.
by the way.
We have a chance, ladies.
To
and
hide the
gentlemen.
eyes? Yeah, makes
You
sense.
hit those 3.7% chances. We take those. If there's one thing I've learned in life, it's got to be good to be lucky and lucky to be good. And damn it, I'm being lucky right now. So that's huge for us. This is an obvious Wii ball. I'm gonna double check and make sure Hisuian Electrode doesn't get anything crazy that I have to worry about. Yep,
Dude,
there's
you
nothing.
sound so,
Unless they,
like,
worry.
relieved.
Else it wouldn't work.
Sick and
All right.
relieved.
At this point, we Spirit Break on like a choke. Thunderbolt. That's okay. I'm assuming this thing's choice in some manner. Thunderbolt at most to argue.
Yeah, I guess Iron Ball would have been better, huh?
Even if he's like.
Is Iron Ball a thing this gen? Must be, right? Sean knows this shit.
Even if he specs.
The calcs in the reflection. Wait. What did I miss? Let me see.
Like a spell at most. Thunderbolt. That's okay. I'm assuming this thing's choiced in some manner. Thunderbolt at most to Argudra.
Nice.
Even if he's like a spec set. Even if he specs, it's only 13 to.
I love that you can see everything in the reflection. Very nice. Trick Room Metacham, yeah. Well, good job, Del. Very nice. Great game. Glad you guys won. Obviously, you know I'm rooting for you. So that's 2-1 now for the. What are you guys on? 4 points now? I think it's 4 points. Yeah, very nice. Very, very nice. I don't think you guys got any big wins, right? I think the win last week against D.Rey was a 3-0, if I'm not mistaken. 5 with the 5. Oh, right. Yeah, you lived on 5 HP. Wait, what is the cutoff for that? Since you're here, you can tell me. Yeah, just 3-0 and 1-0. What's the cutoff for like living? How much do you have to live in? Is it just red? 5 exactly? Holy crap. You squeaked out an extra point. If you did even a little bit less, you don't get that extra point. That's so fire. Holy crap. That's so good. Oh, wow. All right. Very nice. Very nice. Okay. Well, that's the Coilers, everybody. Make sure and go and subscribe to the Coilers. Link in the description right now on the stream. Go and sub to Del. And yeah, go and give the video a nice little view. Play it in the background so you don't destroy his retention time if you can, if you manage to do that. Yeah, DDubble is his name in the description. Jesus Christ. Did I miss something? Oh no, this is yours. I'm on your video. Whoops. I thought that was on my stream. Ignore that, everyone. All right, moving on. Let's go. We got 2 games left. Are you Burke or do you just have the same profile? No, that's Sean. That's definitely Sean. It's not Burke. Don't worry. 0.5 speed to regain the retention time you lost. Very nice. Thank you, Iserno. Do that for all the coaches. Put all their videos on at the same time. Destroy your bandwidth. Just yeah, do that. All right, so next up we have JustWeavile facing off against JayVee. We've watched JayVee's perspective twice now. I believe we watched JustWeavile's perspective last week, but we will be watching it again. We'll be watching from the opposite side of Jay this time. So we won't get to hear Jay's excellent commentary. I love Jay's voice. Once again, go and check him out in the description. But yeah, we have the Weaviles here. And let's see. So can't remember what was said about this matchup. Oh, right, that Jay has a lot of ice weaknesses, I believe, and the Rotom had to come because of the Tornadus, is what Gio had mentioned. There's a Gengar here. Focus Sash, because like that's the only valid set on Gengar ever right now. And we have a Bisharp with Defiant. Just a pretty basic Bisharp with SD and Stealth Rock. So this is Rocker for the week. All right, cool stuff. So we're going to set our speed to 1.25.
I'm leaning towards going with the Gengar lead, potentially, or even.
Yeah, we're gonna go 1.5.
But they can't Terra the Sandy Shock, so I might just go with Great Tusk. It's a tough one. It's a real tough one. Rotom kind of walls it, so I think I'll leave with Rotom, actually. Rotom does a good job here.
Wait, who did, Sean? Intro to show his Mon sets. Oh, yeah?
We have the Walking
this,
Wake.
yeah.
We've got now, but if
Yeah, it's a cool intro.
the
Oh, Jesus. Very nice.
And the battle begins. So JV's going to lead off
All right,
with
so on
Tornado,
1.5.
Tornadoes.
His opponent is JayVee.
We are.
What do you mean Jesse? Who's Jesse? It's Jay. There will not be a turn 1 sweep. I'm pretty convinced because we have Rotom versus Torn, so Torn is just going to switch out.
I feel like they're going to go Sandy Shocks right now, but if they do go Sandy Shocks, I'm not too worried about that either. I don't think Sandy Shocks can do anything to us, so I think I will go straight for a Volt Switch here just to see what they're going to do. They do withdraw. Are they going to go Sandy Shocks? If we go for Sandy Shocks, it's absolutely fine. It's a phase. That's going to be what? The Sandy Shocks. So Sandy Shocks comes through. We go for the Volt Switch. Obviously, he gets blocked by the ground typing on the Sandy Shocks. That's absolutely fine. We can handle that. No problem. So, what we do now is I want to overheat.
Oh, there's a Jesse in BBR?
I feel like can't really do anything to us, can it? So
well, I mean, with how many coaches there are across like the 3 leagues, right?
Damage to the Sandy Shocks, and damage is very important as they probably go for a Stealth Rock here. They go for Power Gem. Wait, you get Power Gem?
Oh,
so
wow.
So we'll go for an overheat. Get some damage off on the Sandy Shocks, which is great. And nothing.
Mr. JustWeavile didn't know that this thing got Power Gem. That's
gotta be a Soul Vest. So I think the best thing for me to go for here, knowing they're going to go for a Power Gem, would be the Bishop or the Walking Wake. I think that's crazy. A Soul Vest Sandy Shocks probably to take on the Walking Wake.
This is already dire into the
so
Torn,
they probably
huh?
expect us to switch out now and go into something else. So I kind of want to go for an overheat here.
This is AV. For it to take that little from overheat, I'm pretty sure that's AV.
Great Tusk. So did they lose anything by going for Power Gem here? I don't think they lose anything from going for Power Gem. So I might go Bishop, but I don't want to lose Bishop early. That's the problem. So I might just let Rotom go down here. I don't really have a good switch.
I'm pretty sure that's
I'm
AV Shocks.
Go for an overheat. Screw it.
Pretty sure it would have.
Yeah, I thought they would. I knew they would just go for another attack that wasn't Power Gem because they'd expect me to switch out.
It's okay. You get off at like another 20.
Not really, but it's took it down to 50% at least.
Okay.
And now you can probably expect them to go for an attacking move, expecting us to switch.
Yeah, you get off like another
15%
there, I guess.
They did to Rotom. Bear in mind we're offensive Rotom, not defensive in any way. Only did half. So
I would go
guess
Bishop
not fully
here.
Offensive.
Personally.
So I kind of want to go for something else.
Because you've made the outplay once, now you can
maybe
make the
Walking
outplay
Wake would be a good
again.
idea, actually.
Predicting the Power Gem.
So let's go Walking Wake, expecting them to go for
Well, then again,
Power Gem
there's no
again.
reason
Let's see how
for
it
them
plays
to go
out
for
us.
Power
So
Gem
we're going to
again,
Leviathan real
right?
quick, there
Like,
we go.
you can definitely
Leviathan
just
real
go for
quick,
Power
there we
Gem
go.
again.
Get that boost energy, which is going to boost us. Should boost our special attack, I believe.
A little loud.
We do outspeed a lot of their team already. They go for a Power Gem, which is fair enough. Does minimal damage to the Walking Wake. We can go straight for a Surf, and then if they bring in the, oh, we can go for a Substitute here. I kind of want to go for a Substitute. I don't think they want their Sandy Shocks to go down, so I think they switch out. So let's go for a Substitute real quick. I think Substitute will be really useful. I really think they switch out here, though. They do withdraw. Okay, so they withdraw.
Did anybody see what booster it was?
Energy, which is going to boost us. Should boost our special attack, I believe. Because we do outspeed a lot.
Attack, okay.
The Dragalge being in is great and all. The problem we've got is that Dragalge is a Terra Captain, so they could easily go for a Terra Water right now. I believe it's Terra Water or Terra Dragon they've got.
Even if they Terra Water, you still Draco. You get damage off on this thing.
So we drop a Draco. They have got a Berry, which is interesting. Let's see how much of a difference
What's
that
been the
makes in damage
fantasy
outputs.
MVP so far? I don't know. You'd have to check the fan doc.
Draco Meteor will definitely KO, which is absolutely fantastic for us. Let's see if they break our Substitute here. They go for a Sludge Bomb. That should break our Substitute with adaptability, especially. It does fade our Substitute, which is unfortunate. And now I'm thinking they probably Terra Water here to try and mitigate the damage from the Draco Meteor. They have a Terra Water or they switch.
Probably a Lucky this week,
so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go Bishop real quick.
I don't know overall.
Bishop is my go-to for the Dragalge, provided they don't have Focus Blast. But I don't think they would go for Focus Blast here. I think they're expecting us to go for a Draco Meteor again. We're low battery on the old thing as well. So they go for a Sludge Bomb. That's absolutely fine. We don't take any damage from that, as they probably expect a Sucker Punch here and go.
I said, your Walking Wake still hasn't done too much. It weakened the Dragalge at least.
I'm going to go for a Stealth Rocks. I think they do switch out here.
So hold on, this is one of the Terramons. What's the other one?
Clearly they're predicting something. Are they going to go for a Focus Blast? They go for a Focus Blast. Are we going to live? I think we can live one. Yeah, we can live one.
Oh my god, Bishop living Focus Blast.
Have
you guys ever seen that? I haven't.
They probably expect us to Sucker Punch or something here, but I'm going to go for an Iron Head because we do outspeed anyway. So we go for an Iron Head, should KO, it does KO, so Dragalge goes down, which is great.
JayVee, so Atlanta.
So Bishop, so they go into
the other Terra is, oh, Dirge, right, okay.
Absolutely terrifying here. They
probably wants to save it for Dirge, right?
They go for a...
Makes sense.
We should be fine, to be honest with you. So what I'm going to do
Makes
is...
sense to me.
I'm going to go for an Iron Head. I'm going to I can't really risk them the swords dancing up, so I'm going to go straight for the Iron Head, just get some damage off. As they do go for a U-turn, that's going to KO the Bishop. Are they Choice Scarfed Urshifu? Because if the Choice Scarfed Urshifu, that's kind of bad. So we get initiative on whatever they bring in, which is great. So Urshifu KO'd. Urshifu KO'd. So in comes Monroe, which is going to be the Gardevoir.
Okay, so while I was doing stuff on the side, I missed what happened. So we saw, what, an Iron Head into the Urshifu?
Just get some damage off. As they do go for a U-turn, that's going to KO the Bishop.
Okay, cool.
Are they Choice Scarfed Urshifu? Because if the Choice Scarfed Urshifu, that's kind of bad. So we get initiative on whatever they bring in, which is
Dragalge is very good.
KO'd. Urshifu KO.
Del, if you get a chance, I don't know if you know who Glop is. Talk to Glop about it. He's been using it very well in another league that we're in, the DGBA.
We've got a couple of options. We've got Gengar, obviously, who can sludge bomb this thing
Super
in the
good,
face.
Mon.
I'm leaning more towards the Gengar, to be honest with you, so I think I will go Gengar.
It's so much
Gengar's obviously got
roll
focus attack, so
compression.
it can't KO,
It's
which is
really
great.
good.
The only thing is it's going to trace our cursed body, as it does trace our cursed body, which is unfortunate.
It's like a Spadef wall. It's Dragon, Special Breaker. You got the Grounded Poison. You got the T-Spikes.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go for the superior Sludge Bomb here, expecting them to switch out, but I don't really care. I just want to go for that damage. As they do switch out, what are they going to go into? Are they going to go Sandy Shocks? It's a phase, that's a Sandy Shocks. So Sandy Shocks comes on in, and I have a feeling this thing is not max speed. So I'm going to go for a Sludge Bomb real quick. There's absolutely no damage.
I don't think Shadow Ball's going to kill.
I think I'll retain my Focus Sash. I'm going to expect them to go for an Earth Power here or a Volt Switch. So I'm going to go back into Rotom, and then we'll just kind of go from there. I should have gone for the Shadow Ball really on the Gardevoir, but at the same time, I mean, they could have brought Skeledirge in as well, so I guess they should have gone for the Shadow Ball there, but it's whatever. Rotom Heat comes on in, they go for an Earth Power as expected. We're obviously levitating, so we don't care about that. Let's go for an Overheat just because it'll definitely KO from here. I don't know if they'll go for Power Gem. They do go for Power Gem. KO in on Rotom, absolutely fine by me. Now I get a free switching with whatever.
Fine by you, huh?
And what I'm going to bring in
What's the check to the Tornadus now?
The Braviary Choice Scarf just yet. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring in the Walking Wake. The reason being is that the Dragalge is now gone, so Surf is going to hurt a lot.
Yeah, I missed the Lotties too.
Barring the Urshifu. So if I go for a Surf here, we should be able to outspeed, I think.
I've never been very good with them,
let's go for
but
a Surf and find out.
I do miss them nonetheless.
So Surf comes through, we do outspeed. Surf comes through, and I KO the Sandy Shock. So
there we go. There's a kill for your Walking Wake.
Third Nado comes in, which is the Tornadus, of course.
You're
this
welcome.
thing wants to hit me in the face with a Hurricane or a Bleak Wind Storm. I have no switch-ins at all. So what I'm going to have to do is go straight for a Draco Meteor right now. We did take out the Sandy Shocks, which is good to note.
Bleak Wind might not actually kill from here, depending on the Torn's
I'm
investment.
pretty sure the outspeed doesn't go for Bleak Wind Storm. They do. Get the KO, which is unfortunate.
So I think it's special attack invested based on that.
Right, cool. So
which does make sense because the Rotom was the only check to the Torn.
Break Wind Storm, does it lower speed? I think it lowers the speed. I'm going to go into Braviary right now, and the reason I'm going into Braviary is purely and simply because we are actually Sheer Force. We're Adamant Nature, so we should still outspeed the Tornadus with our Choice Scarf. And I've got Rock Slide, which is boosted by Sheer Force, and this is for the likes of the Skeledirge and the Tornadus, so let's go for it. So they do withdraw Bird Nado. What are they going to go into, though? That's a real question. They wouldn't go into the Urshifu, surely. Bosco. Is that going to be the Skeledirge? It's not, it's the Urshifu.
Wow. What a play.
The Rock Slide,
honestly.
Interesting. So what do I do here? That's the real question. That is the real question. I feel like Braviary...
Well, this is a free Surging Strikes, right?
The Urshifu were kind of boned anyway. So I kind of don't want to do anything. I feel like they're going to go for a Surging Strikes, and I should go into Gengar to Curse Body it, and then we can just...
You want to save this to Brave Bird spam.
But I don't know what to do with that.
I think you keep the Tusk.
I think we have
because
to
you're
switch out into Great Tusk. Great Tusk isn't doing too much for us this game, whereas Gengar could definitely be something. So let's go Great Tusk. We'll just sack it off, because they could go for a close combat here, to be fair.
Tusk and Dynless is
banded.
banded.
So we'll go Tuscany, there we go. Tuscany comes in. Let's see if we go for a Surging Strikes or not. So we're going to get that booster energy, which is going to boost our attack, because I'm on offensive set, as we do see the Surging Strike. So that's going to definitely KO us, unfortunately. It hits 3 times.
Okay.
Definitely going to KO us, unfortunately. So that's unfortunate, to say the least.
All right, so that's definitely a very, that's either Mystic Water or Choice Band, I think. Because I don't think normally Tusk dies. Although that was a booster Tusk, so maybe. I'm not sure how the rules work on
and the reason being is because I'm pretty sure if the Curse Body activates on the first attempt, it curses the body, it curses the thing, and they can't use the move again. So I think if I can get a Will-O-Wisp off for a Destiny Bond off, we should be golden. So I'm going to try for the Destiny Bond, and hopefully they're not Scarfed. If they are Scarfed, we're kind of boned. So we go for the Destiny Bond. They are probably going to go for a Surging Strikes right now, and that's definitely going to take out Gengar, obviously. So Surging Strikes comes through. There we go. Critical hit, obviously, first time. Second time's a charm.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was banded.
And we do Curse Body
to do that much.
But it matters because we're about to take down the Urshifu. So Gengar takes out Urshifu. I'm pretty sure that counts as a KO.
Does Rock Slide have a chance? Not really, right? Because the Dirge can still Terra. It Terra's into a Fairy type, and now you're... Your Rock Slide does nothing.
Let's see if we can get anything done on this with this end. So they're going to go into Crikey, which is of course going to be the Skeledirge. It's going to get some stones damage, which is nice. Are we going to see a Terra here? So I'm going to go for a Rock Slide. So I'm going to go for a Rock Slide real quick, and hopefully they don't Terra, or if they are Terra, they Terra Fire. That would be ideal. They are going to Terra. What Terra type are they going to go into? They're probably Fairy. And we can't flinch with Rock Slide either, because obviously it's not a flinching move.
Yep.
So let's see how much damage
Rock Slide does. It is a flinching move, your Sheer Force, though.
I know it'll KO the Tornadus.
That's why you can't
I don't think it'll KO the Gardevoir in one. So we go for a Rock Slide. Does minimal damage, which is unfortunate, as they go for a Will-O-Wisp. And that's just
the game's over.
Really. That's just
now we can just fast forward here until this dies.
Special attack should take us out.
And Jay wins. And I'm pretty sure that was a 3-0. 3-0, okay.
That Urshifu was definitely scarfed.
So Jay picks up a win after the first week with the crit on the Iron Hands, and this win. The first week was a big win, I think. No, it wasn't a big win. It was a... But I'm pretty sure Jay was on 4. Jay was on 4 points, so now he should be on 6, if I'm not mistaken. I'm going to go and check the doc. 1-0 against the Pults, got 4-0'd by BPC, and 3-0 against Weaviles. So what puts him at... Oh, his first win was a home game, right? But that's still only 3 points. So why was he at 4? Does anybody know? Something must have happened in one of the games for him to be on 4 points, because I recall him being on 4. But I cannot place what it was. Anyway, I'm pretty sure Jay is on 6 points now. So, yep. Lost for JustWeavile. Okay, cool. Cool game. I think I would have locked into Bravebird the first time and not Rock Slide, because the Urshifu still had a chance to come out if he felt he didn't need it. Obviously, the Urshifu did a ton of work there at the end. And it's just cracked. By the way, I love both their thumbnails for these videos, so go and check those out. Really, Urshifu just looks so good on a thumbnail. Yeah, maybe... oh, you can't get a kill MVP point. Yeah, is it week by week? It might be week by week. Not sure how that works. I thought it was at the end of the season only. You get the extra point for that. But, yeah, anyway. Moving on. So... don't really need to see Jay's side for that one. Nothing too crazy happened. And finally, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. It is MattyBrollic's first GBA game. We're watching this from Goldoa's side because he's the home team, but I will be popping into the other video to see how Uzi did this with Matty. Yeah. So, I mean... Is there much more to say? We'll just go straight into the game.
And Claude's are...
Okay. So, Saraledge is here. Good. Mew is here. And Garchomp is here. So those two definitely should have come. Okay, we see Overquill. Interesting. I saw Azu on the thumbnail. At least for Uzi's side. We have the Fortress came here. With a Rocky Helmet. Okay, I mean, it's decent for Meow, but as soon as you get knocked, that item's no longer good. Life Orb Gren. So what is it, Battle Bond? Probably Battle Bond, right? Could also be Protean with Life Orb. Okay, and on Matty's side, I actually want to see the team. So we have the team builder portion. So let's see.
Enjoy wanting to take...
Uzi is the one talking. Okay. Facade, Earthquake, Terra Normal. Facade, Earthquake, Roost, and Dragon Dance. So just a Roost Dragon Dance. I had predicted Encore with setup, but I guess they need the 2 moves. So that's pretty good. The Golden Go. Memento. Ooh, interesting. Choice Scarf Memento. With Make It Rain, Shadow Ball, and Trick. Max Special Attack, a lot of speed. A little bit of HP. Let's check out the Azu. Just Citrus Berry, Belly Drum, 3 attack. Liquidation, Ice Spinner, Aqua Jet, Belly Drum. What do they have for that? What does Goldoa have for that? It's kind of rough. He has to like really damage the Azu. The problem is his damage output is really low. Into the Azu specifically. I'm assuming he has Gunk Shot maybe on the Gren. That might do it. Yeah, it's going to be rough either way. Next up, Meow. Pads. Oh, nice. Pads bring into the helmet and the Garchomp. Knockoff Flower Trick doesn't make contact anyway. U-turn and Taunt. Nice last move. The Uxie is Psychic, U-turn, Stealth Rock, Memento. Cool spread. Very speedy. Also with a little bit of bulk. Now, this Clodsire was meant to handle the... Wow, okay. Adamant. Was meant to handle the Zapdos. I like that he went Adamant because it makes it a lot less passive. Gets off a lot more damage into the Mew and the Garchomp. So this is a good bring. Spikes are also going to help tremendously, obviously. Because Rapid Spin is easily blocked by Goldengo. And Gold doesn't give a crap about Fortress. Even Payback and Earthquake do like nothing. So, yeah. Huge. And finally, is that the last one, actually? Clodsire, Uxie, Meow, Azu, Gold, D-Knight. Yeah. Okay. Cool. So we'll just fast forward it to here. Is Matty talking?
We are back right now, ready to drag. What are your...
This team can't get burned. I mean, if it does, then it's going to do more damage.
Chimpact.
It's gonna be very tough to
Chimp's here.
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
Okay, so guys, definitely go and check out this video because Chimp is here. So, yeah, Chimp's on commentary alongside Uzi. I thought Matty would be here because it is a post-com, right?
And I
I think.
also think
Or,
that
oh, no, actually, this kind of looks like it was screen shared from Matty. Possibly? This could also just be a video, like a recording, and they just post-commed over it because I see like the minus and the maximize and the minimize in the top right of the screen. So yeah, this could just be like a recorded like live comm but without actual commentary, and then he sent it over to Uzi to post-com over. Very possible. But
Very
okay,
possible
we're watching
leads.
Goldoa's side regardless.
I think I'm just gonna lead
We'll
with,
just skip
Fortress.
over to Uzi and
But
Chimpact
anyway,
if anything
so
big
that
happens.
was obviously something that's been taking up a lot of time in my life, and has been something very difficult for me to process.
On which mon, Sean?
Additionally, and unrelatedly,
The nature was more effective being impish. Are you sure? It's a but more investment into there, and they're really close stats. Yeah, I've had that happen before too. Probably not by much, right? It's probably like 2 or 3 points off on the final stat, I assume. Yeah, definitely an oversight though. Yeah, you'd have more being impish because there's more invested here. So lesson to all of you for draft. Make sure to cross-check your nature into your like most invested stats, right? Like if you want to be adamant but you want a lot of bulk somewhere, make sure that you, like if you switch it, or if it's speed, it could even be speed and an attacking stat, right? If the stats are really close like this, if they're like 15 or 20 base points apart, oftentimes what happens is that if you invest a lot into one, even if you give the nature to the one that's technically higher, and that should like technically give you more because it's by percentage, right? 10% increase. Because of how much you've invested in the other stat, it would have actually been better to give it the increased nature in that stat. So Sean's absolutely right. It's probably 1 point or 2 points off, but it's still something that's important. Hey, Tyler, thanks for coming by, man. Appreciate it. And we'll play some Rocket League another day. Thanks, man. All right. So, yeah, just a lesson to all of you. Double check your natures. Plug in your nature into other stats. Move your stats around and make sure that, especially if it's an important game. If it's just like a passerby game, then whatever. But you're not really going to lose because of 1 or 2 stats off, usually. You'll either just lose outright or win outright. But yeah, if it's an important game, definitely double check your natures, apply them to different stats, and see what actually comes out stronger. Theodore Manny is actually a super expert at natures and investing, and finding out what gives more. Did a lot of work for us in the most recent DPL season in that regard. So yeah, moving on. Let's see what Goldoa is cooking and what Matty has in store for us in his first Global Battle Association game of all time.
Maybe more than the insurance company.
MattyBrollic is here, ladies and gentlemen.
And so I've actually.
All right, so we have the Fortress lead into the Uxie. Fortress like wins this most of the time.
So Pokemon has admittedly
depends on its coverage. Obviously, if it has Bug Bite, it does a lot. Looks like it's just a standard like body press volt switch set. So we're gonna see Stealth Rock go up on both sides.
And I'm gonna try to like.
We're probably gonna see a volt switch from the Fortress into the Golden.
It's gonna be a little bit harder than usual with this particular battle. So
we do see the
keep
rocks
an eye on the
go up.
sidebar. That's gonna give you a lot of information about like where we're
we
at.
do know that the
points and
D Knight is
standings and stuff like
boots.
that.
I don't think
have not
anything
been
else
paying
is
any
boots.
attention,
I'm pretty sure.
if we're being completely honest, they could go Goldango here. I mean, it would be a reasonable play for them to make. I'm not gonna predict it right this second. I'm just gonna.
I think
spin
you
the
should
first time
predict
and
it
then
right
volt switch
this
the
second.
time.
Goldoa, predict it. Go for a volt
I could
switch,
see like
bro.
an Encore. I could see them going Goldango, but
This
I'm
is
not gonna-
definitely a volt switch turn. You
I'm
never,
gonna use
never.
my time later in the match. I think,
rapid
making
spin
other
here.
decisions.
Oh, he actually psychicked.
So
Crazy.
I'm just gonna rapid spin here.
So
scout out their intent a little
because
bit.
of the current set
Now I click
on the Fortress,
volt switch.
you're actually
Although they might just
1v1 by the Uxie.
set up rocks again. I could just spin again.
You could spin again. Spin again is not a terrible play.
So if I'm a little bit less energetic than usual, that's why.
Yeah, nice play.
So
So he's gonna get the
just,
rocks off, and now
you
he
know,
should be faster
processing
than the
things and
UC.
going through my life.
Not necessarily
in a
though,
way that I
because the
need
UC
to.
is quite fast.
But all right, sorry. That was a downer at the beginning. We're up rocks right now. We're up rocks with about the same amount of damage on Uxie as we have on Fortress, which is fine by me. I could just keep spinning forever. They're not Rocky Helmet. There's no punishment for it.
Spin forever, bro.
I don't think they're going to try set rocks another time, though. I think they're just going to leave it at that. So I'm actually going to Volt Switch here. I might actually even outspeed at this point.
Wow.
At some point, I will outspeed.
Matty
so I'm just
is
gonna Volt
stubborn.
Switch here. Switch out.
Does get a
rocks
Roxy
are
in.
up, but this is an interesting chance to go into Ceruledge.
Ceruledge
and
early.
Maybe set up a Swords Dance.
Really?
Or I don't have Swords Dance. Okay, this is not the set with Swords Dance. I usually have Swords Dance on it, but I don't this time.
Oh, okay. It's 3 attacks. Taunt, which isn't terrible. It's not terrible.
So I could just go into Overquill and click Crunch.
Overquill's good.
What are you bringing in on a Crunch? Clodsire?
Yes, he does. He definitely wants those
I guess I
rocks
can go
up.
Mew and just Calm Mind. I haven't seen any way to super punish that. Yeah, let's go Mew here. Rocks are up, which is a little bit
little
annoying.
early for the setup sweepers. I would have probably gone Overquill here.
Clearly was
Just put some
prioritizing
pressure
Stealth
on,
Rocks
get a
being up. I
crunch
still
off.
have my,
His
Fortress
only real
for later.
switching
You
is
can run
Azu.
Meowscarada and stuff, and
Well, like the Claude
pretty
can come in
useful. So I guess I
technically,
can just
but
Calm
like
Mind here.
more
There's
hazards
the
go up.
U-turn. Wow, I wish I was Weakness Policy. What do you go into, though?
Meow.
Meowscarada, maybe? If it's Meowscarada, I just kill it.
Definitely meow.
Because I have the Pulverberry.
Yeah, but if it
So I'll
U-turns
be up
again,
+1/+1.
then what?
And
Goldango
Horsear should
Scarf?
kill if you are staying as a Dark type. Clodsire could also come in. It's going to be unaware.
So
most
Matty
likely.
has a few options here.
which is
Meow
fine. I
isn't
mean,
bad.
Psychic's still
Gold
doing
is probably
50%
better
if it's
than
specially defensive,
Meowscarada.
So Rocks plus Psychic
The
damage is gonna be
Clodsire is
helpful.
not a good play. The Azu's not a good play.
Pretty good chance for it to live too, but it's
The
not going to kill me with
Dragonite's
anything, so
probably
I'm
not a
stressed
good play
about it.
right now, so it's kind
Goldango
of
could come
between
in.
Goldango and Meowscarada.
But I could outspeed that. I can get a scout on that. I do outspeed that.
But
if
there
it's
is
Scarf.
probably one more
And
play
after
that I'm not
Rocks,
seeing.
if it's not bulky, Shadow Ball can kill it +1. Azu could come in, but at +1, Psychic's making sure it's never going to belly drum. Really taking their time here. It is Goldango,
So Gold comes in.
which is never going to kill me with a Shadow Ball at +1 special defense, and Shadow Ball can kill in return, and I outspeed, so we'll scout out
Well,
if you are
outspeed, but he's scarfed. So
if you are bulky.
he's choice scarfed.
If you're not bulky, I can just kill you. You're scarfed. Okay, that's good to know.
Oh, it killed.
And you crit, right? No. What? Okay, hold on.
Scarf
I have enough speed
modest,
to always
right?
outspeed you, so you have your choice scarf. I was at 109. So you're telling me is max, or it might be modest, but Timid had one singular roll that killed.
It is modest, right? We did see that.
Oh boy. Okay.
Let's
Good to
take
know.
a
Good
look.
to know. So Goldango.
Yeah, it is modest. Okay, cool. So it didn't really
kills
matter.
Mew with Shadow
There's probably
Ball.
one roll to live at that
If
point.
it's modest, there were more rolls
Instead
that
of
killed, so I'm not that mad
one roll
about
to
it.
die.
Scarf Garchomp could come in, but it can't. It has to click Crunch.
Oh, the Garchomp's scarfed.
And Shadow Ball hurts.
Huh.
Plus Azu can come in on that, and you'll know that I'm scarfed.
Probably Gren's the better
So I
play.
guess I'm just gonna go out into Overquill here, knowing
Overquill
that
works
your
too.
choice scarf now. You're gonna switch out for sure.
Into what though?
You're never staying in here.
I love that we can see the active EVs on the right. So cool.
So do I crunch or do I? I mean, it's probably
Yeah, Mew
Clodzire's
got
coming in,
bonked,
right?
but
So
only just, I think.
I can just double predicting the Clodsire switch and go into Fortress to get rid of the rocks.
Except you won't because the gold's going to come back
Although
in.
Fortress isn't doing anything Clodsire itself.
Could double a
I think I just
Garchomp.
go for crunch
Garchomp
here.
makes more sense.
I'm offensive, so. Clodsire does come in here.
Big Claude.
We'll get a scout on if you're physically or especially defensive.
Uh-huh.
Looks physically defensive. Your left.
It is. Could have been a little bit... Oh, a jackpot. Oh, I didn't see that.
I don't think that's how you plan to use that, but sure.
Huh. I didn't notice that.
I mean, what do you go
Huge.
into here? back into your Goldango?
No. You'd probably go... I want to say D-Knight, right? Actually, nothing else really takes this on that well.
Let's say you're Modest.
Yeah. Now that I'm looking at
Make
it,
it rain never kills.
What even
after-
comes in here?
Even Modest, Scarf, Goldango, Make it rain never kills.
Because like now your Clodsire can't come back in on a crunch safely, because if you get
Dragonite
defense dropped,
comes
you're
in,
screwed.
and it is
So it has to be D-Knight. And it is
All right.
Boots.
Oh, I'm Boots anyway, so yeah, it didn't matter.
Did he pack Ice Beam? I think I saw Ice Beam, right? It was Ice Beam or Haze? I saw an Ice
So
Beam.
this is where
I think it was Haze.
I have a choice. I can just Haze, I think, is probably the play, but
It's Haze, yeah.
I don't really want to sack this thing from completely full HP. I could just go hard Garchomp. And if you do set up one Dragon Dance, I still outspeed you. And I can always Intimidate and Haze later. So I'm going to go Garchomp here. It's a kind of risky play.
Normal. You force the Terra Normal, and then the
with multi-scale
the Fortress
active,
is actually
obviously
a lot
they're gonna
better.
live one Outrage, but I
into
can...
the D-Knight. It just sucks
put them
because
in
the
range
Garchomp
of
and Mew were such huge
stuff in
threats,
range
and
of-
now they're kind of just like being used mid-game just to stop
Just straight
Matty's
Earthquakes.
offense.
Okay. And gets a crit.
Big crit.
Cool.
I'm
just going to click
Outrage
Outrage
is
here.
not
It does let the
completely
Azu
free.
in for free. I don't even have to click Outrage here. I mean, it obviously does the most to
You could
this, but I don't know if this is gonna be
jab.
in.
I think Matty maybe
And I don't know
sacks
if I
the
wanna let Azu in
Uxie
completely
here
for free like that.
as the mid ground.
So I could just go for a Poison Jab.
I
or
think you
Crunch.
go
Crunch is
Uxie
the
here.
safest. I'm going to Crunch. It's going to break multi-scale. That's all I really need right now.
It's EQ Facade Roost DD, right? So like, I think if you're Matty, you don't stay in here. I think you just go Uxie. You could also go
Straight
Goldango because he's
Earthquake.
never
All right.
Earthquake.
I guess I didn't bring my Zapdos, so it doesn't make... It's not super unreasonable. That roll in the Goldango is really just making things more difficult for me, because if the Mew had survived and been able to do a ton of damage, possibly even killing Goldango... if you are Modest, I was at 109 HP.
Terra.
And I was at +1 Spadef.
So we're going to see the Terra now. Interesting. So that's Terra Normal, which means Fortress kind of just walls this
There's a
thing.
roll. It's about 50% roll.
And Body Press does a lot.
So it is Terra Normal. Okay, that's good to know. We get off the Crunch here. There's Dragon Dance.
Goldoa did not mention... I didn't listen to everything, but I'm assuming he didn't go into reasoning as to why things were benched.
I think they're going to go for another one now, though, is the problem.
Don't you just go hard
But I
for
think
it?
can I live a +1 Earthquake with Overquill from full? Paranormal.
Well, it wouldn't be
Earthquake,
+1.
yeah,
Well, yeah, it would
+1.
be +1 because if he sets up again, right?
No.
So I think you just go for it here. Yo, Uzi, just in time. What's up, bro?
So I have to attack. All right.
We're on your
We're gonna go
game.
for another-
Last
we're gonna
game.
go for another Dragon Dance here.
Great stay in from
Just
Matty,
go for an
obviously.
Earthquake. Oh, that's actually
This will
huge.
kill.
Okay.
Okay.
So Dragonite kills.
I am. Thank
Garchomp.
you very much, man. Well, I messed up my beard a little bit today, but I shaved it all off. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Other than that, I'm great.
This thing being at +1
Hope you're
speed
doing good too, man.
means it's gonna outspeed everything. I can just go Overquill. I could just go Fortress. Could have Fire Punch.
Okay, we'll do your intro as soon as the game is done. Actually, you know what? Screw it. Break the monotony of the game. Let's see the intro.
Welcome to the week 3 of the Global Battle Association. After a very valiant effort last week and the week before, the Bullet Punch Club are currently 2-0 and number 1 in this season's standings. Our opponent this week is GoldoaDragon and the New York Empoleons. Possessing a wide array of threats such as Greninja, which can Battle Bond, Garchomp, which can run a lot of setup and spikes, as well as Ceruledge that can leverage both Terra Fairy and Ghost. We definitely have a lot going against us this week. So much so that unfortunately we're not gonna even be able to play this time around. Yeah, my opponent and I were sadly not able to schedule this week. None of us were really available for each other's times, and by the looks of it, it seemed that my only choice was to forfeit the match. Hold it! Is what I would say if I didn't have a co-captain. For this season of the GBA, every single competitor has an assistant coach that will both help in preparing, and even filling in for a few battles if need be. The same can be said for the Bullet Punch Club, as our co-captain is none other than one of the greatest draft
No
battlers
way.
and my brother, MattyBrollic. So let's take a look at what he brought.
Parkour
Starting things
Matty.
off, we
Let's
got the
go.
Metastar L.A. Knight, the Bumpy
That was
Dragonite
so sick.
with Facade, Dragon Dance, Roost,
Holy
and
crap. That's so good. Nice, Uzi. That's sick. I told everybody to go and check out your video after if you want to check out the post-com with Chimpact. Nice job getting Chimpact to jump on board
So I'm going to go Overquill.
on the vid.
And we're going to spam Haze like our life depends on it. Gonna get neutral.
Nice. Yeah, I think everyone enjoyed that one. We're
just going to spam Haze.
Great thumbnail, by the way, actually.
And basically say
thanks,
to you, you
thanks for making it that nice. I
Dragon
used it
Dance
for
on
my
him,
own
you have to
stream.
attack. There's Roost.
Appreciate it.
Wow, okay. And if the last move's extreme speed, then this thing really struggles to break.
Big Haze. Big Haze.
Break Fortress.
Oh, it doesn't struggle. It can still EQ, but... you definitely just go hard 40 now.
And I have body
Now
press.
that you hazed. Right? Should be?
So
you
it's
don't
not
Barber
a +1
Rush.
speed anymore. I
Do
can
not
Barber
Barber
Rush here.
Do not
50%
Barber
chance
Rush.
to poison would be
It's
kind of clutch.
Facade, bro.
But
Don't
then
do
you
it.
get to
Don't
+1
do
speed
it.
and +1 attack. EQ, Dragon Dance, Roost. EQ makes it so that I can't get the Rocky Helmet chip.
Getting better at what?
I think I have to Barber Rush, even though. Okay,
You don't need to get better at anything. You're great at
Real at
everything
that.
you do. What are you talking about?
Break
Oh,
multi-scale.
no.
Please get
Your
poison.
thumbnails have
Get
been
the
on
poison.
point, bro.
Okay.
Don't even worry about it.
So now we're just gonna let.
I
This
trust
guy.
your editing. I trust
And we're
your
gonna spam
your
Haze.
thumbnail game. You got YouTube on lock. I believe in you. All right, so
We're gonna spam Haze.
now this thing is poisoned.
Forever.
Oh no.
I don't care if this thing kills me here. There's an
Earthquake.
Earthquake. All right,
Doesn't reveal the
Dragonite.
facade. Nice, nice, nice.
Kills Overquill with Earthquake. So now
So it's gotta be
no
40.
Cerulege outspeeds. Close combat.
Yeah,
Definitely
Goldoa just
kills.
doesn't have enough pieces anymore. This is
Goldango
Matty's game.
outspeeds the
Easy.
Cerulege though.
Easy money. Diazu cleans,
But-
everything
well,
cleans.
Greninja also outspeeds here.
Gold cleans.
And you're not at any sort of stat boost. But Greninja can't kill you.
Aw,
that
thanks,
range
man.
with
Appreciate
any
it.
attack.
I hope to be even
Because
half
you're
as
Terra
successful
normal.
as you are.
So
You're doing
I go
great.
Cerulege. You probably
Sarah
switch.
Ledge here, huh?
Do I close combat here? Bitter Blade's probably not killing. I definitely Terra. Because I don't want to be weak to Earthquake.
If he Terras into facade, this is about to be fucking hilarious.
Bitter Blade does not quite kill.
I'm assuming
Earthquake
Matty doesn't
either,
risk
but
it.
then I don't have speed and I can't Shadow Sneak. But the poison should take you out after the Bitter Blade damage. But if you're going to switch into anything, you're going to switch into Azu. I'm just going to close combat here. I think you
Close
switch,
combat's
though.
probably fine. But if you Terra into facade right now, it's about to be lights out, bro. But Oz is on the thumbnail, so there's no way this is the turn the game ends. I'm not even looking at the time left on the game right now.
Ultimately, you do stay in. Okay.
I'm gonna
Like
Terra.
Aqua Jet then is the last move? Or are you just letting this go down to get a scout on my set here? Alright, so
Oh.
this thing did get 2 kills, which is not great for me.
Yeah.
Cerulege,
Big,
kills
big.
Dragonite,
This is about to be a big win.
close combat.
Is that the first death?
If Azu comes
It
in
is,
hard
right?
here, I think I taunt,
There goes the D-Knight.
which is obviously I'm at -1. It could just kill me with like liquidation or play rough.
Oh, it's Terra Ghost. I'm so stupid.
But I can't let it belly drum, right? So
Yeah, Terra Ghost stopped the facade.
what's that? It's Goldango.
Pokemon doesn't even appear on the thumbnail.
So
Yeah,
Bitter
right.
Blade's killing. So is Shadow Ball though.
Mm-hmm.
And Shadow
What-
Ball can kill
what
even
zoo
if
you
I'm
zoo?
not at -1. It's a
Shadow
roll,
Ball definitely
though.
kills you.
Not if it's modest. Shadow Sneak's not killing from here.
Definitely not.
But it does put it in range of Greninja. But I think this is where
I've done that
Fortress has to
plenty,
die.
Orange. I have done that, like, so many times.
Then we go Gran.
And I was the one manning
Dark
the
Pulse
draft
can kill a
stream.
Goldango.
And I've still done that. It's just so much, man.
You're going to Shadow Ball. Yep.
The non-free Terra stuff is just... How am I supposed to remember these guys as secondary
That's a
types?
point. That's a point. All right, cool.
Is that a point?
We're dead. Just not gonna
Don't
do
you have to go
too
from
hard about this
full
move.
to that amount?
If they double into Clodsire, I can go for
I'm pretty sure
Addison,
it's
I guess,
full
but it's
to 5 or less, right?
That's not going to win or lose.
It can't just be from any arbitrary number. You can't go from like 10 to 5. That's not how it works. You can't get rapid spun on and, oh, I got a point. I'm pretty sure that's not it.
Then Gunk Shot plus Dark Pulse should
If
kill.
anybody,
vested or not,
if Dell or
based on the
Owen
damage.
or
But
anybody
Dark
else
Pulse
is
into
still
Gunk Shot
here,
with
you
rocks
guys can
should kill if you,
confirm that it has to be from full. Uzi, if you're still here and you know the
are just
rule,
max HP. So
you can confirm as well.
hard switches. Goes out to Yuxi here. So this is a chance for Gren to come in and click Dark Pulse. And again,
Thanks,
I
man.
think
Appreciate it.
Meowscarada is the
Now,
one
can you
thing
just confirm for me
prevents
real
from
quick
winning
if you have to
against
go from
Greninja.
full to 2 HP or to 5 HP or less to get that extra point? I think that is what the rule is. It'd be weird if it wasn't.
So Ice Beam and Gunk Shot should kill that on switch in, but I obviously don't outspeed it. It might be Scarf Meowscarada too to actually outspeed me later. I don't kill this thing with anything but Dark Pulse, so I can just go into Ceruledge here if I want to. But if it is Scarf Meowscarada, it is Scarf Meowscarada. I think that I just kind of have to accept that that's possibly going to come in here. And I'm just going to go for a Dark Pulse.
Wait, so the...
If you make the read and go into Meowscarada, that's a good play.
Wait, what happened?
Or do I have to...
What did I miss?
And again, I think...
Oh, he went Yuxi on the Volt Switch?
Play?
So
Or
yeah,
do I
you
have to
definitely
make the
just
read
Dark
about
Pulse,
Meowscarada
right?
coming in here so you don't let the Battle Bond pop?
Dark Pulse is quite free. Have we seen an item from Yuxi yet, though? Is it Colbur? Cetrus, okay. It's not that sped F either. It should die to Dark Pulse.
Because I could click Ice Beam, Yuxi clicking U-turn.
Yeah,
Doesn't
exactly,
kill
Sean.
me.
Seems very strange. I
And
think
that'll
that's why
put
it said not today
Put
on the
Yuxi
right.
in range of another attack.
Maybe Goldoa realized post-editing that it wasn't a point.
And covers the Meowscarada switch in. But if I Ice Beam... I think I Gunk Shot? I'm going to click Gunk Shot here. Wow, you stayed in.
This is...
That's fine.
That is so
Well,
unnecessary.
is it fine? It's not fine. Because now you're
Like,
going to
you definitely just... Yeah, and you triggered the Citrus Berry, too. You definitely
berry's
just
not
Dark Pulse
important.
there. There's no need, man.
Memento.
Oh, here comes the Azu.
Alright, so Yuxi dies to Memento.
Love the double Memento bring as well, by the way. The Goldango was Memento, too, and Choice Scarf.
That berry was very not important, apparently. So I guess I should have just Dark Pulse, gotten the Battle Bond boost. The thing is, if they go into
100% should
Meowscarada
have
there, I'm in
just-
so much trouble.
You're not, though, because
I
it
have
has
Fortress,
to be...
I can sack that.
It's
whatever
faster
comes
than
in
Gren,
here,
right?
So my
By 1
Greninja
point?
Can be back to, you know,
Yeah, it's faster than Gren.
relatively
So maybe you
neutral
are.
attack. If it is Protean,
Maybe you just
Meowscarada,
lose
they're
to
gonna
the
have to
Meow.
switch it in and switch it out again in order to be Grass type to resist Water Shuriken.
Matty's probably calcing if +6 Aqua Jet KOs Gren after another Life Orb round.
So assuming that it is like not Grass type for any reason, Water Shuriken can potentially do a lot of damage to it.
Icerdo, I think if the turn you switch in, you take hazards and then live on 5 or less, you still get the point. I think
Having
that might be
Fortress
the
survive
one
is actually kind of clutch.
exception.
Because of the fact that it allows my Greninja out and in again.
Because it's like all the damage you took in
And
one
I do have a
turn,
Ceruledge.
essentially, right? It's
Although
just
Meowscarada
compiled.
can kill a Ceruledge pretty easily.
I'd have to go and check just to be sure, but I'm pretty
As
sure that
long
that
as
would
it
still be
is
allowed to be a point.
Still a Dark type. Azu that comes in.
Any read versus Yuxi was unnecessary because it could have fucking T-Wave or something. Yeah, there's just so many things that could have happened there. You definitely just always Dark Pulse the Uxie. There's no need for that. I'm pretty sure the Meow's not Scarfed. It's pads, right? Yeah, it's pads. Still faster than Gren because it's just max speed. Faster by 1 point. Not faster than Battle Bond, but he had already seen Protean, I think. Or no, he hadn't. Because it only just went for Gunk Shot.
Gunk Shot, but it's not doing anywhere near enough damage right now. If they Belly Drum...
bro?
I think I do I have to Gunk Shot?
You do.
On the Belly Drum here?
You absolutely do, yes. You don't have a choice.
Too, right? Yeah. I mean, if they get to...
You have to Gunk and hope it kills. Like, there's no other play. Regardless, you still lose to Goldango, because even if you kill the Azu here, the Meow comes in, messes you up with knockoff, and even if it doesn't kill you, Gold just comes in, Shadow Balls twice wins.
Yes, it does.
Thrice, technically, because the Fortress is still
Yeah, so
alive, and you'd have to sack it at some point. But, yeah. Game's over, for sure. That's
belly drums,
insane.
then we're in good shape.
Oh, right, Memento. There's
Everything
citrus.
got citrus berries, though.
Mark of a good draft league player.
Okay.
Knowing when to use citrus berry over leftovers.
Okay.
If
So
you know
now
that your
we're gonna
mon's
go
not going
sack
to
the
be in
Fortress.
for enough turns to recover more than citrus would give you, you run
Get
citrus.
the Rocky Helmet chip. Oh, no, we don't, because it's going to die to rocks here.
You lose.
Fortress
GG.
dies to rocks.
Aquajet KOs everything. Now your Gren took, what was it, 3 Life Orb hits instead of 2 because you chose to... Oh, no, it still only took 2 Life Orb hits.
So
but now you were forced out
Ceruledge
because of the Memento. And as a
potentially
result,
kill
now
a
you
Shadow
take more
Sneak.
rocks.
If it doesn't kill a Shadow Sneak,
It does
then
not kill a
Greninja
Shadow
kills Water
Sneak.
Shuriken
There
from the
is
range that it
no...
remains at.
Oh, wait.
So it's not over
from
yet.
where it's
If
at,
then Greninja
it's
kills
Terra
the Water
Shadow
Shuriken,
Sneak,
we
so
get
it
the
might...
boost.
It's going to be really close.
And if it's not Scarfed Meowscarada, then we win. And if it is Scarfed Meowscarada, then we don't. And that could be basically how the game goes.
Unless this Azu lives somehow.
Okay,
Nope,
so we kill that.
does not.
With
So Azu was on the thumbnail for 1
Ceruledge.
kill.
Kills Azumarill with
For
Shadow
No, it
Sneak.
wasn't even a kill. It was just a Fortress that went down. Interesting.
Meowscarada comes in? Clicks knockoff?
Thumbnail
Wins
bait.
game?
Damn it. I got baited.
I Shadow Sneak?
Screw you, Uzi. I used that for my stream and my video. What do I do now? I have to swap
Technically-
thumbnails because Azu did nothing.
If it's not off.
It was such a lame moment,
For
man.
some reason. It's not a guaranteed kill. Knockoff. It is offensive.
Yeah, true. Meow always does
Very
get a
much
good amount of kills.
With knockoff. I don't know why it wouldn't be an offensive Meowscarada.
I mean, you just get Meowscarada in different poses and you make it the Meowscarada show all season. Why not? Right? I do understand
Yeah,
that.
Meowscarada comes in, and I think
Yeah,
the
you
game's
definitely want to
over
use all
here.
your mons.
You see the rocks hurt it. I assume it's going to
Don't worry, you won't find out till 2 hours and 30
Then it's
minutes
gonna
into
be
the
able to
video
fire
if you're
trick.
watching this after the
So
fact
Greninja-
that Azu
unless
didn't
it's scarfed.
actually do anything.
If it's scarfed and knockoff,
So, I mean, if you make it that far into the video,
then it
you've
switches
already
and comes
lost.
back in. It doesn't really matter.
It doesn't matter what
but
my
I'm gonna
thumbnail
click
is,
Shadow Sneak,
really.
I guess.
All right. I would have never Shadow Sneaked there, personally.
There's the knockoff. Okay, so Meowscarada.
It doesn't need to be Scarfed to
kills-
outspeed you. I don't know
kills
if
Terra Fairy, but it's okay.
Goldoa knows that Meow is just 1 point faster anyway.
So I would need maybe a 5-hit Water Shuriken. Is that like 70%?
I think now you realized.
5-hit Water Shuriken could kill.
Azu
I
did
played
a
it
grand total of 0 damage.
I guess so, right?
But it did force a sack.
This is all vested. Okay.
It's not assault
That's
vested at all.
That's never gonna kill. Or it's not Protean. It's not Protean. That's what I missed there.
Yeah, it didn't change typings on the knockoff.
It's not Protean. It doesn't matter. I mean, it wasn't gonna. Meowscarada
Yeah, game over.
kills Greninja.
So 3-0, not a
Flower
4-0.
Trick.
That's fine.
I think it was Assault Vest.
Uzi
and
picks
not
up another 2
Guardian,
points, which I think puts Uzi in first. You can correct
do
me
pick
if
up a
that's wrong,
point.
Uzi. Because I know Jay got a couple of points this week as well, but I think you're still in first, if I'm not mistaken. I'll actually just go check standings right now. As it stands, where is standings? Here it is. Jay's on 2-1, 7 points. And how many do you have? Like 8 or 9, I think. I don't think it's updated. Something like that, right? 8 or 9 points. Yeah, you might not lose in fantasy. Pretty good. Nice ice. I don't know everything that you have. I know you have the Wake. You had 7 points before this game, so that's 9, right? You have 9? Yeah, you're ahead of Jay by 2. Cool, cool, cool. Dell needs to get a home win, honestly. That's what Dell needs to do. But all right, cool, good stuff. Very nice. Let me hear what the
in his Greninja. But no, he's actually just gonna go straight out into his endpoint. He can actually leverage this and be able to follow through with setups of spikes or T-spikes, assuming he has that. So, yeah, like...
Is this a dark poison type?
Yeah, dark poison.
Okay, never mind. So, I thought that the Goldengo would just be able to use neutral moves against his entire...
Wait, are you guys watching this from Goldoa's perspective? Like Goldoa's recording? Was Matty not able to get a recording? Is that what happened? Because I'm seeing like Goldoa's team selection screen here. Okay, got it. All right, that makes sense. All right, all right. Oh, it makes sense, right? He wouldn't have a capture card or anything. Yeah. Okay. Fair. Did Gren just win if it KO'd Yuxi with Dark Pulse? No, because the Gren was Protean. It was not Battle Bond, Lagodier. And the Meowscarada always outspeeds. So it just gets off a knockoff. You eventually die to Life Orb damage, even if you don't die to knock somehow. And then there's also Scarfed Goldengo. Wait, was it Battle Bond? Wait. So it was Battle Bond. Did it just win? No, right? Because Claude doesn't care. Claude gets off an EQ at the very least, and you take 2 Life Orb hits. It doesn't care about the +1. And I'm pretty sure you don't die to Ice Beam from where you were at. Because Claude is crazy, especially bulky. Yeah, if it wasn't Protean, then... Yeah, there was still Clodsire. Claude definitely eats one, yeah. Okay. Well, I don't know why I thought it was Protean. My bad. I guess I associate Life Orb to Protean, but Life Orb Battle Bond makes more sense here. Yeah. Oh, did he? Matty didn't know or forgot that it had changed. Gotcha. Oh, okay, yeah. I see. All right, cool. Well, ladies and gentlemen, and everyone in between, thank you so much for joining us today. That's gonna wrap up the stream. Glad all of you guys came through and watched alongside with me. Had a crazy amount of viewers this time around. Del and Owen stopped by. Uzi's here, obviously. Sean, thank you for staying for so long. Honestly, didn't expect you to be here the entire time, but really nice seeing you, obviously. And hope you can stop by for a stream at a later time this season. Reminding you guys again, if you do enjoy these watch-along streams, I've done 3 of them now. You can go and check out the other ones if you haven't caught up to all of the GBA games yet. You can also go and check out the coaches. They're in the description as well. Go and drop them a like, a subscribe, and of course, check out their videos. They put in a lot of effort to these games and editing and getting these videos out for you guys every week. It's a lot to ask for. That's part of the reason why we have assistant coaches this season. And even general managers, is that it alleviates a lot of the work that has to be done, right? So definitely go and drop them some love. And make sure to sub to us if you do like these watch-along streams and don't want to miss any of them. I'm going to be doing them every single week, either on the Tuesday or the Wednesday. Most of the videos should be up on Mondays. And once the PPL, I think it is done, and the uploads get shifted to Sundays instead of Mondays, then we're going to be doing the watch-along streams either Mondays or Tuesdays instead of Wednesdays or Tuesdays. So, yeah. That's it. So make sure to subscribe to the channel, guys. Appreciate you all coming through once again. Thank you so much, and have yourselves a wonderful evening or morning if you're out in Uzi's time zone. I think you're still in where it would be morning right now, but could be wrong about that. But yeah, thank you guys once again, and I will catch you guys next week. Thank you so much. See ya.